Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everyone, to yet another stream. Hope everyone's doing well today. I see I've got my usual lurkers lurking in chat. Hope you guys are doing well. I know you guys don't like to talk too much. I still appreciate yous. So today isn't a scheduled stream day. But I know last stream I had to cut it early. I wasn't feeling well. And truth be told, I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather. So today's stream's going to be a bit... Well, it's a surprise stream, so I can't really say it's going to be cut short. Because truth be told, it's a bonus stream. It's bonus airtime. To start things off, there is a couple changes in the stream. If you look down below, I believe I may be looking at it, it's somewhere down here. I should now have a panel for sound alerts. If you look over here in the channel point section, you'll see the sound alerts there. I have a very distinctive version for sound alerts. On one hand, you can use your channel points. I've currently set it to 1,000 points. It seems a bit steep. I'm going to be fiddling with the prices, don't worry. I just want some user feedback on said prices before I go forward with this. But for 1,000 channel points, you can play a sound alert. There's currently only 4, because you only get 4, oh sorry, not 4, you get 5 channel point ones. Anything after that has to go into bits. Similarly, I know you may be thinking, why don't we have a fifth one? Well, I'm saving the fifth one. In a couple of weeks, the new Pokemon game comes out. One thing I love to do in Pokemon games is to just run around and look for shiny Pokemon. Now, I have heard shiny Pokemon will make the sparkle sound and appear shiny in the overworld, similar to what Legends Arceus did. So, you can begin saving your channel points now if you want to mess with me, because I'm going to do the shiny jingle, or sound effect, or whatever you want to call it. So as I'm playing the game, you can be like, there's a shiny Pokemon, Nix, go get it! And, you know, it's going to send me on a wild goose chase because, well, it was you guys. Now, on the other hand, going down to the sound alerts, so this hand right here, we also have the ones that cost bits. Now, I know a lot of people, as soon as they get sound alerts, they put it up to like 500 bits or something. And it's always a lot to ask. I've set mine to 50 bits. You know, equivalent to like 50 US cents. That is because, well, I feel like that's pocket change. If you don't have, you know, the points, like the channel points, but you really want to do an alert, you have your 50-cent option. However, if you lurk here a lot, you'll start building up your points. So it's a bit of a win-win situation for you. If you're happy to pay 50 cents to mess with me, you have, well, I guess this hand really. This was the bits hand. If you'd want to use channel points, you have this hand. I will slowly add to the sound alerts as the, you know, it's not always going to be the ones we got. We are going to be able to get more with time. I believe that it'll let you have 30 of the bits ones. So, will the channel point ones always be there? Will they cycle? I don't know. We are going to have to figure this out at a later date. Because, you know, we're only going to have the 5 available. Bit of a downer, I know, but hey, it is what it is. I might even set it so that, yeah, maybe the quick and easy hello, hey bud, things like that, maybe the channel point ones, things that aren't disruptive. And then if you want to use points, well, sorry, not points, if you want to use bits, because this is the bits hand here, nom 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 nom, then you can, you know, use bits to be more disruptive. Will the cost always be 50 bits? It remains to be seen. If there is a sound effect that people use a ton, the price may go up. Not because it's a I can make money. No. It's because I know that if some things are too cheap and people use it a lot, it can get very frustrating. I have been on streams where people have used the sound alerts. Speaking of which, probably don't try it out on this screen. I actually forgot to add it to this screen. So instead, I'll deactivate my hands. We'll go to the game. I can at least finish off what I'm saying here. So, I know that in other streams, there are some times where people add a new alert, it's super cheap, and for the next hour and a half, it's just non-stop with the noise. In that situation, that's when, of course, the price would go up a little bit because it tries to not mess with people. I mean, I'm no saint. I know that with fellow streamer on here, the Mailman. He has a alert called Uwu. I may or may not have used it a few times in his life. Either in his last stream or the stream before that. It was a little bit funny, but then we found out it was a 30-second alert. But anyway, we should continue the game. I'll try to do the voices still. My throat's still a little sore. I've actually bought some lozenges to help. I've now got my water. I've got my Surdy Pop. It should all be good now. Why are my quote hands still open? I only just noticed that. Hands. I told you to deactivate. There we go. Alright. So when we left off, we're just in LeBlanc. I just wasn't feeling well. Otherwise, I would have left off in Mementos, done a little bit of grinding or something off stream. That said, we can hang out with Yoshida or Mishima. I don't think... Oh, we also can get Hifumi. I don't think that I can get the Fortune Teller, because I believe that costs like 100,000 yen, and I clearly don't have that much money on me.
Hey!
Girl's playing Shogi. Maybe she's Hifumi Togo, the one Yusuke mentioned. Why don't you go ask her? Hifumi-chan? You have the wrong person. But she's the only weirdo who plays Shogi at a church. She's a famous Shogi player, so maybe you need a certain level of charm to interest her. Alright, so I need to get to Suave levels. So he's doing a speech. I could go check out Yoshida. An easy way to figure it out. Let's check out the confidants quickly. Where are they? So first up there's Mishima. His next one gets more EXP to back up members. Quite useful. Then we have Mr. Yoshida. Occasionally ask for more money or items during negotiations. Could also be useful. I think first off would be better off just to get the better experience. Save a little bit of time on grinding the backup members.
Damn it.
Hey, next time tell me it's just an interview. I look like an idiot getting all dressed up for that. And that Oya-san, she's the devil incarnate. It was horrible. What happened? She's pretty. Super scary too. I got blasted with endless questions. I got hit on by a drag queen. And after all that, I got yelled at. Just where did I go wrong? Seriously. But anyway, I did my best to promote the Phantom Thieves. Remember that when you're reading a glowing article about you guys, okay? So, you did the request I asked you to do. Thanks. Oh right, you need to prepare for your next move, right? I've been doing the same. Preparing for what you ask? I could tell you, if you have the time. What was his thing? His moon?
Well, see you later.
Do I actually have a moon persona? Yes, go Kaguya. It's odd that Kaguya doesn't actually come up saying, oh hey, this is actually going to help improve. But let's hang out. Really want to know, huh? Think you'll like it.
Let's get going.
Yeah, well, let's head over to the diner. It's lame just standing around here. So, how goes the activities? Actually, I already know. The fan site's been crazy busy thanks to you guys. This book here is all about the latest security techniques, and this is a model gun. It cost me a lot of money. I'm just gonna check what the best option is. I see a lot of people are actually doing this as well, because no one is wanting to mess up. If only I could remember his proper name. That's Maruki. That's Mr. Yoshida. Mishima. There we go. Is it for me?
No, no.
Well, not exactly. I just told you how expensive it was, didn't I? Apparently I had to completely halt production because people kept mistaking it for a real gun. It was suggested to me by this military buff from the fandom. I figured I could use a bit of security, since I'm the sole admin of the whole fan site. I mean, you guys are getting really popular. There's been a lot more info on the forum lately too. Some of the stuff up there is pretty scary, so it seemed like I might need a little protection. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may just be your background support, but I need to be able to protect myself. Besides, I'm kind of the guy who goes the whole 9 yards once he decides to do something. But, as I was saying, we've had a pretty massive influx of new posts on the forum lately. One of them being particularly worthwhile. It's bigger than anything we've done so far. But if we want to really make the Phantom Thieves famous, we'll need to go after some flashier targets. Leave this to me though. I'll get all the info we need, even if I have to put myself in danger to do it. Rank up.
Alright.
Increase EXP earned by backup members. By the way, do I look any different to you?
Actually,
People keep telling me it seems like I've changed recently. I guess I can't find my newfound confidence, huh? My true worth will finally... Well, 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 if it isn't Mishima. Akiyama-kun. Long time no see, Zero. You know, we've been sitting just over there the whole time, but we didn't even notice you sitting here. You're exactly the same as you were back in middle school. Yeah, once a zero, always a zero. Yeah. You haven't changed your cell number, have you?
Hmm?
Huh? No, I haven't. Then why didn't you come to our hangout? All our ex-classmates were there, you know. Oh wait, nobody even remembered you existed. Can't invite a guy you can't remember, right? Right. Come on, guys, let's go.
it's just...
It's not what it looks like, okay? You know that one guy in every class who ends up being the butt of all the jokes? That guy was me.
Damn it.
But I've changed now. I can help you. I'm not gonna be that boring guy anymore.
Sorry.
Sorry about that. Anyway, it's getting late. We should probably head home.
Well, see you later.
Oh, Nix. Just so you know, I'm gonna work even harder. Not just to manage the fan site, but also help make the Phantom Thieves household names. I'm gonna do everything in my power so you can just kick back and relax. Alright. Thanks. I'm really lucky to have a friend like you. Just go ahead and focus on changing those bad guys' hearts. Okay, I better go, but we'll talk again soon, okay?
Whew. I made it on time. I suppose I'm still safe if you're here. I can't be late today, too.
Not a morning person?
No, I was up very early shooting a news show. I have much more work in television because of the Phantom Thieves. I have permission from my school, but it's still tough to do both. I can't keep complaining. Well, let's both do our best today.
So sorry.
It's so gross and humid, even though it's the end of June. Oh yeah, in Japan, when the rainy season ends, we say that it opens. But in English, it's more common to hear people say the rainy season comes to a close. Be careful. Expressions for the weather are totally different depending on what country you're in. Now then,
How about you?
which of these animals is involved in an English idiom about the weather? Dogs? Yeah, it's raining cats and dogs. Yep,
This is it.
it was dogs.
Good.
That's right, raining cats and dogs. It means it's pouring rain. The strongest theory for its origin is that the sound of rain resembles that of dogs and cats fighting. Some other European languages describe bad weather as dogs' weather too. Wow, he actually got that? He's so smart.
Nice going.
Additionally, in Norwegian they say it's raining witches, and in Polish they say it's raining frogs. Each country has its own way of describing heavy rain, and its own metaphorical substitute falling from the sky. Oh yeah, everything they say that when a cat washes its face, it rains. Give me a second. Ah, sorry about that. I have a lozenge for my throat and a bit just came up and went down the wrong way. Oh. Had to mute myself. I wash my face every day because I like being clean. But that's not true at all. Oh, but I'm not a cat, of course. Sure looks like one. It's raining. Weather may very well have the same effect on mementos as humans. I wish to consult you about what I sketched in mementos. Do you have time today? I wish to come by Le Blanc with a painting. Well, have a quick look-see. Muriki is ready to level up, but it's not quite there in the story. Yusuke can definitely level up. Seems like... yeah, that's all that's really going on for today. I mean, we could go upstairs and study. It is raining. You know what? I probably will. Get an extra point in.
What would you like? Oh.
Alright, I just thought I'd quickly check. I can't remember what day Speed Reader
Here.
becomes available.
That story was incredible. Nice. Hey.
Knowledge might improve.
Nice.
There aren't many people today, maybe because of the weather.
Hey.
Alright, extra study time. I'll fast forward through it because it's not needed. It's the same every time. That set should really start getting charm up as well.
Rain, huh?
So see how few customers I get during the rainy season.
Yo,
Now the box came.
Hey.
Black rock, black robe,
Oh.
and that is it. Soldier I can hang out with, but it won't level him up. EY. I haven't unlocked him yet. I need more guts. Oh yeah. Definitely level up. Still can't get hit Burmy. So I know that eventually there is a couple you can talk to, and it's about opening up the cinema. Although we can go check out the cinema up here, because we read the book that gives us more points for seeing the movie.
Oh, wow.
Seeing Like a Dragon improves your guts.
Well. Well then.
You try to cut ties with me, and you come back for more? I'll kill you!
Boss! Boss! No! That bastard shot him! Boss!
So, this is the Yakuza world? Should we enforce that level of discipline for the Phantom Thieves? No, it's too much. I feel like I learned more about the determination the Yakuza have. Thanks to the corrupted seminar, I was able to enjoy the film on a deeper level. We even watched the credits all the way to the very end. Alright, let's go home. Alright, we can hang with Makoto. Ann isn't ready to level up. So we check out the confidants. Ann's next rank at 6. Chance to cure a status ailment inflicted upon the party members. Probably good. I think I went straight past Makoto. She can help with negotiations against another one. I'm not too sure. Like, I know I've still got a lot of the game left, but when I look at this, I worry. It's like, what if I'm not doing this enough? But then what if I'm not hanging out with enough of the friends? Well, I'll quickly check Arn again. Arcana is the Lovers. And I do not have a single one. So I'll probably hang out with her. First, the Velvet Room.
Hey, inmate.
If you look very through with even more names, I'm asking in range for further privileges. Alright, so the more you fill the registry, the
How fair is
more
your progress in our game?
of a discount you get.
Justine, you handle registration? You'd like to register this?
First to them.
The inmate needs some modification, huh? Looks like it'll become a weapon.
That could be good. Less accuracy, but still. There's also a... oh,
Looks like it'll become a weapon.
medium chance of causing sleep. Again, useful. But I might get rid of the Archangel.
Behold its new now. Be reborn.
You change your mind, Justine? You read here.
And then we go to the Lovers.
this persona? You'll withdraw this. This is your power.
And
wish
just for
fusion.
funsies. Alright, she can help get a few decent ones later. I'm still hoping I can get something for a fusion to get Kaguya Picaro. Because it's powerful, but it's got some decent skills on it.
Can you gather
But
them
check
up?
out that used by
What path do you
results.
want?
Like, I've really got to start filling out that list. I can get Orpheus
Looks
Picaro.
pretty tough.
Still has 50% health, increases the accuracy and evasion to everyone.
Are you finished? What?
In any case, we'll see if we can at least level up Anya.
No slacking off.
No, we cannot. Instead, how about we try billiards?
Welcome!
Hey,
You can play billiards here too.
What do you play?
Time will pass if you play billiards. However, you have the ability to invite your teammates to play with you. By concentrating, you may be able to improve an unexpected social stat. You can also deepen your bond with your team members.
what do you want to do?
Thank
Alright,
you!
let's invite everyone over. See how it goes.
That should do it for now.
Look pretty spooky when you're holding the cue stick. No kidding, he's got the aura of a pro. Have you played somewhere before? You do seem to know some unexpected stuff. I'll leave it to your
Not
imagination.
bad.
Man, what a tease. I think we're in for a good show here.
Yeah!
Yeah, I'm getting pumped now. Alright, let's get started.
So that's what you mean.
What a unique posture. I can see keen beauty. Oh man, that was fun. My arms are killing me now. Glad to see everyone had fun. Gotta say though,
Wow.
thanks to playing billiards, it looks like you've gotten better at analyzing situations.
That was so much fun.
Got an achievement for it. Was not expecting that. Hey there, sorry to interrupt your fun. Billiards has a lot of intricacies, doesn't it? I'm glad you've taken a liking to the game. If you'd like to learn more about it, there's a book I'd recommend reading. It's called Expert Billiards. It covers everything from basics to practical applications. The only problem is it's quite a rare book. You might have some difficulty finding it. You may have a better chance of getting it at a specialty shop that sells sports supplies, as opposed to an ordinary bookshop. Oops, didn't mean to hold you up or rise your leave. Please, do come again.
I see.
Book on billiards, huh? Next time we're free, we should check to see if we can find it at a sporting goods store.
See ya!
Ah, you're back.
Got any good info? Deadlines are coming up. So I'm not too fond of Oya as a confidant because it's just... Oh look, the security level in palaces will go down quicker. Yep, wrong one. It's meant to go to the underground mall, but we can make this one. So I believe in through here is the sports goods shop.
What do you think about that?
Take a look around.
Expert billiards. Now if we go back to LeBlanc, we'll check the plant, because I always seem to forget about the plant.
Nice.
Alright, it's still good. Perhaps we can talk to Sojiro.
You got time right now?
Thanks to his coffee mastery, Lazy Brew coffee that greatly restores SP. I will help him
Alright
out,
then.
just hoping that it improves him enough. Like one graduate would grow stronger soon.
Thanks.
So I was going to be late. Customers were bickering in the convenience store this morning. Young women wearing all-brand clothing to an older man with gold accessories were arguing. Both were on the high horse. Even though they dressed fancily, it felt nouveau riche. Speaking of, the Japanese words for high horse and nouveau riche both originated as shogi terms. A lot of people aren't familiar with shogi, but it's good to know a little bit about it. So, have you seen this piece before? Not
Do
at
you
all.
know the answer?
What do you think it says on the back of this piece? Alright, it's gold.
This is it.
Exactly.
That's right. The lance and the silver general also have the kanji for gold on the back. By the way, it's said that the toe on the back of the pawn piece is cursive form of gold. In shogi, you can choose to promote your pieces under certain conditions. If a knight crosses into enemy territory, for instance, they can promote, becoming as mobile as a gold general. A weak piece like a pawn can become gold if you get it into the enemy's camp, hence nouveau riche. Wow, he's so smart. Alright, rank 4 knowledge. The fact that charm is still rank 2 is a bit embarrassing now.
All right.
By the way, no rich likes to wear expensive clothes because of a desire to be acknowledged. Once humans fulfill basic needs for clothing, food, and shelter, our next desire is recognition. That's why people try to make themselves seem bigger by flaunting their power through money. Making yourself seem bigger reminds me of a frilled lizard.
Hey,
Can you tell the others about that Italian mementos? Yeah, I'll wait till after the piece get leaked. Hello, do you have any free time today? I managed to get permission to practice in the school gym. I was thinking we could do some training inside. Does that sound okay? Probably will be her. Hold. Let's go see Yoshizawa. Kasumi isn't responding. Sorry, my phone's been acting up. It just randomly shut off. It looks like it's okay now. See you. Oh. But do you want to get some food in the cafeteria first? I'll go ahead and grab us some seats. I'll be waiting for you in the cafeteria, senpai.
Senpai?
Also, apologies. I realized now that there were ads earlier and I completely just forgot. I'm sorry I called you here so suddenly. Since that talk, I've been trying to think of things besides gymnastics that I'm really invested in. So I figured something out. It's this. Give me a moment. I believe... making bento.
Yes.
Yeah, I can cook. You really need to regulate your diet and gymnastics, so I'm making my own food a lot. And so, since I also want to thank you, I made you bento.
So anyway,
This is actually my first time cooking for someone else besides my family, but I figured this would definitely help me get my confidence back. I made it especially with your body type in mind, and knowing how much you exercise. Do you want it? I'm touched. Then I'm glad I put all the effort in. The chicken and eggs are to help you with fatigue. There are some beans in there too, and it's on brown rice. Weight control is important for gymnasts, but we also need to make sure we've got energy and stamina too. So high protein, low fat is usually what we go for. We also need iron to maintain stamina and vitamin B for energy. Wait, getting off focus on gymnastics again. Well, anyway,
this looks good.
let's dig in. Is that all for you? Of course. I'll need every last grain of rice. Why do you look so skeptical? I guess it might look like a lot, but this is actually a little less than my usual. Don't worry, I've done the math on the calories. I'll burn all this up at practice.
So,
Come on, Senpai, you'll be done before you know it. This is... It's a familiar flavor. It doesn't match the food. I keep trying different parts, but it all tastes like the same thing. Something very familiar. Nick Senpai, you okay? Your eyes are glazing over. It's definitely unique. You think so? I don't think it's that weird for an athlete. Heavy seasoning would probably be bad for you, so I went easy on it. Was it too light? Excuse me. Yeah, that's the flavor I was going for. I was trying to decide how to season these, and I figured everyone likes curry, right? So I decided to go for maximum curry flavoring. Sorry, were you not a fan of that flavor? Oh, wait, maybe you prefer the super spicy ones? Not exactly.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry, I did this all wrong. I can get some kind of condiment to change the flavor. Once I fix it, I'm sure you'll enjoy it more. Should I get mayonnaise, soy sauce, maybe miso? Do you think Dr. Maruki will have some salt? Calm down. Oh, you're right, I should just buy some like news you can eat right now. I'm enjoying this. But... Well, thank you. Now we should really eat.
Thank you for the meal.
Phew, that was delicious. Thank you for completely finishing your meal. I'm sorry it didn't turn out perfectly. I came up with the idea of making bento, but I couldn't decide on the flavor. Either way, I'm really sorry. I'm so embarrassed. I thought it was so great when I presented it to you, and now... You could try again sometime.
Thank you so much.
You're very kind. Next time I'll ask what you like before I try anything too crazy. I'll go buy that super spicy Megado sauce for next time. It seems like you're always helping me find my way forward. If I didn't have you, I'd let my failures get to me and end up in some big pessimistic spiral again. Maybe this kind of confidence can really help me figure out who I am. That sounds right. Either way, I suppose all I can do is keep moving forward. I hope we can keep helping each other improve. I can sense Kasumi's passion.
All right.
Rank 3. Okay, now that we've gotten all our nutrients, it's time for the next phase. I don't mean anything or to be demeaning or demanding, but I'm going to train you even harder than before. Make sure you keep up. Went to the gymnasium and trained ourselves. Thanks to Kasumi's training, I feel my stamina has increased.
All right.
Oh, I guess we're out of time.
Maybe some other time.
I guess we'll end it here for today. Hope we can do this again sometime.
Ah, you're back.
Any plans of using the housekeeping service? I work today, so I was hoping that you'd request me. Wrong button. Kawakami went level. Still can't get Iwai. Can't get the fortune teller. But I can see Akechi. Getting so low on funds. I'll go into here.
Welcome.
I'll sell all the armor I've got. And then I'll get another grab bag.
Hey, hey!
Old Harry, old coat, and old fiery apron. Quickly see if anyone can actually use any of them. Yuji can get an upgrade. Morgana, unfortunately, cannot. Now I can. Well, Makoto's the only one who can, because I've never actually given her something new.
It's somewhere.
So the temple is only available during the daytime.
Hi.
Hey, thanks, Kieran. Good evening. There's actually a prolific cafe right over there. I was hoping we could discuss things over some tea, but I think it'd cause trouble for you, so maybe next time. It's probably because of the TV appearance. I've been getting some rather unreasonable fans. Whoever I spend time with publicly is soon judged and lambasted on social media, declaring my company is not intelligent enough or not attractive enough for me. It's honestly a real nuisance. With my knowledge, I should be able to have a discussion with Akechi. Akechi won't relax unless my charm is suave.
Sorry to bother you.
Alright, we gotta find a way to improve our charm. And you know what? We can go to the bathhouse. Nothing makes you more attractive than having a bath.
What do you want to do?
Feels so nice to relax in a nice bath. Let's get past all that.
Want to head back? It's so hot.
It's so hot and humid. Wish the rainy season would end soon. By the way, June's almost over. We defeated Kaneshiro, so we can rest easy for a while, I guess? So, what do you want to do today? Maybe sound like a trip to Mementos? I want to rest. I mean, breaks are important, but we have those requests on the message board, so don't forget to answer them. I'm waiting for the day after Kaneshiro to do them. Like, after all that stuff is finished. Alright, so he's in Shibuya people watching. Yusuke will level up. Convenience store will improve charm. So maybe I should go there and work.
What? What? What do you want to do? What would you like?
So I have soothing soba, cold Chinese noodles, only available in summer, restores 200.
What do you want to do?
Alright, let's work.
Are you?
Nice to meet you.
Oh, so you're Temporal next to apply for the job, right? We'll be asking you to work the cash register. Please watch your co-workers to learn the ropes. I'll do my best. Alright, I expect you to do your best. Alright, you get paid more for days you work especially
I
hard.
appreciate it.
Well, good luck.
Wow.
Wow, she's good. Just look at that service. Phew, we had a lot of customers today. I hope you weren't too overwhelmed. We have a campaign where we give extra points on a day that... any day of a month that ends with
Nice
a
to
7.
meet you.
Oh, I'm Nanami Shibuya. I guess I'm your senpai? So, did watching me give you an idea of what to do? Perfectly. How promising. In that case, I expect great things from you.
So,
Let me give you one pointer. Remember where the barcodes are. That alone will save you a ton of time. How about I test you while you're on the subject? You know cow's milk? 777's brand milk? Can you tell me where the barcode is? Near the trivia section, I would believe. Close. I'll give you points for noticing the trivia section. It's actually right next to the company logo. See, right there. Sorry, I didn't mean to act like a big shot. But it's little bits of knowledge like this that can help you keep you cool when
good
it
work
counts.
today.
Sorry to keep you. I know you're tired, so have a good rest of your day.
Hey.
Shibuya Senpai had some great tips. Every month, more customers will come on a day that ends with a 7. By skillfully handling these customers, you'll improve your charm and earn more money than usual. Well, good work today. Learn how to be more considerate of others. They're sparkling, so... Suave!
All right.
Suave!
Want to head back?
Change and go home.
Ah, you're back.
Hey.
How about that beautiful shogi place playing the church again today? Ah, but Akechi isn't there. I wonder if I need to be suave or if it's the next rank up.
Hey, hey. What?
Yes? My overflowing charm seems to have reached her. I'm Hifumi Togo. Playing shogi by yourself? I'm doing some research, so... experimenting with new tactics is best to do alone in a place like this. Well, I suppose it doesn't sound terribly plausible to someone who doesn't play. Don't mind me. Please, go ahead and pray. Hifumi Togo seems to take a very tactical approach to playing shogi. I can feel I can learn some tactics from the Phantom Thieves from her shogi expertise. I should ask her if she'll teach me.
Yes? Can I help you?
Can you teach me shogi?
Huh? You don't necessarily have to learn from me, you know. There are other options, such as playing online. Sorry. I just can't. Well then. So... you like shogi?
I want to play like you.
Like me? You're a bit strange, but thank you. Okay, just a quick game then. 20 seconds per move, if that's alright with you.
Fine with me.
I'll start. So this is your skill level, huh? The dragon which governs the blue sky has fallen into my hands. How do you intend to survive this? Check! It's checkmate no matter how you look at it. Please concede.
concede?
To concede is an act of admitting that you have lost with grace. If you aspire to become a shogi player, I recommend that you take your study of the game to heart. Thank you for playing. Well then, that will be all for today. If it's alright with you, may I request another match sometime? I feel a gambler's spirit emanating from you, which is strange, since your style of play is that of a complete novice.
You were different too.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. However, I will instruct you under one condition. You become my playing partner so that I can research new moves. Is that agreeable?
Bring it on.
That's precious. Well then, it's a deal. I'll teach you how to play, and you'll assist me with my new moves.
May I deal with Hifumi?
I think that quite advanced strategies are necessary to succeed at that many criminal acts. And yours weren't by the wit of an amateur. You had a professional who regularly deals with such tactics. You have an idea on who that is, don't you?
I am thou. It shall become the wings of rebellion with the birth of the star persona.
I'll just skip ahead of those. They're very long. Koma Sabaki allows you to swap current party with backup members during Joker's turn.
All right.
Okay, let's end here for today.
I feel like playing shogi with Hifumi has helped sharpen my knowledge.
Thank you for today.
Oh, Nick-san, I'd like to thank you once again for today. Before you head home, would you like to exchange IDs with me? There's no obligation, of course. Sure. Thank you. Alright then. Let's see. Ah yes, it went
Until
through.
next time.
I will let you know if I come with any new strategies.
Hey!
We're able to grab a seat. Alright, so I'm gonna boost my knowledge. I should probably learn the expert filling arts. Nightlife hotspots. I'll probably do that one.
Wow.
Unlock Seaside Park. I was kind of hoping for a bit more.
Oh.
Hello, how you doing? Thanks for coming to the channel. Sorry if I took a little bit to notice that. Insert checker. Yeah, I probably did, but... I don't really know. My mind just went to a complete blank.
All right.
So I'll also give you a quick heads up, like my brain's still very blur. My last stream I had to cut early. It's been a couple of days and I've still not fully recovered. So this is my makeup stream because of that night. Should invite someone to go there, but who would you choose? But still, welcome to the channel. Sorry that it's a bit quiet, but I'm still a newbie streamer. Skip breakfast, now I'm hungry. I also like feeling, but with summer coming up, I'm worried about having too many calories. Why don't we get some tea? The diner in Shibuya serves fruit tea. It smells good. It's great for your skin, and it totally increases your charm. Fruity? What a cute name. Sounds yummy. Being stylish starts from the inside out, after all. Guess I'll try some.
Wow.
Fruity, huh? Sounds like a hip drink that's real popular with the ladies. Wanna go try some?
Nice.
No rule against dudes drinking it. If it tastes good and makes you more stylish, might as well try it. Might be a good idea to boost your charm by drinking it whenever you're at the dine.
Good morning.
Good morning. What are you looking at? Let's get going. We're gonna be late if you don't hurry. So now I just need to find out what the diner is.
Well, shall we begin?
Open your textbooks. Today we will talk about the Three Kingdoms period. A variety of heroes battling for dominance. Truly an epic time. Charismatic rulers and warlords with a command of 1,000 men may have their own appeal. But personally, I think that the strategies who support them can't be ignored. Now then, next go. In the book, I'm gonna butcher this. Zhuge Liang of Shu is famous for exploits during the Battle of Red Cliffs. He's also the inventor of baozi, a kind of round dumpling, but their original name was based on their appearance.
What is the answer?
What's the meaning of the original Chinese phrase these dumplings' name came from? I want to say Barbarian's Head, but let's have a look-see. Barbarian's Head it was!
Very good.
That is correct. Its original name, Mantel, came from a phrase meaning a barbarian's head. For the time, one region's barbarians would use a person's head as an offering to soothe the deity of a flooding river. But Zhuge Liang made a baozi in the shape of the head as a substitute. Wow, he got it right.
Nice going.
He's real smart. These days, you found baozi with cute faces on them. If you think about their origin, it's not too off the mark.
Yep.
I never knew strategists came up with cooking. Well, strategists came up with cooking, and not just the strategies. Makoto's our strategist. Want to see what she can cook up? Alright, Maruki still can't upgrade. Is it Takemi I can? I will probably hang out with Ann, try to upgrade her just a little bit. First, we'll check the lottery. Okay, I got the dates completely wrong.
We'll just have to wait for no. Oh yeah.
Let's hang out with Ann. Let's have some tea.
Let's go.
Why don't we hang out at the diner then? Should be nice for a chat. Visit to Ann for a while. Seems she's starting to gather her thoughts. Maybe there's a way to make sure Ann has a good time. That's right, that's something she might like. Considering her, I should feel she'd be delighted to receive something that's girly. I guess the perfume? Actually, no, the lipstick would probably be better. Is this for me? Wow, it's so thoughtful, thank you. It feels like I touched Anne's heart a little. I feel like my bond with Anne is growing, will grow stronger soon.
Thanks.
Yeah, I remember hearing something about that with the location books. Where it's like if you do the friend events, you basically don't need the books at all. won't worry about either of these two just yet. Let me check my plant.
Hey, hey!
Alright, give it some mega fertilizer.
Oh.
Must really care about it. Care more about those points.
Yes!
Kawakami went level up, still can't get EY. Can hang with well, oh yeah, and that's about it. I guess I'll just do Kawakami's. Try and upgrade her so that way she can, you know, help me out in the long run.
Oh! Hi!
It's gonna be 5,000. I am really needing a Mementos grind.
Then I'll head over.
Kawakami cleaned the room. Seems to be thankful that I requested her. But my bond with her will grow stronger soon.
Thank you for using our service. Okay, quiet down.
I'm changing my lesson for today. Instead of a regular class, we're reviewing last week's materials. I suggest you listen carefully, but don't think you can slack off. I absolutely won't allow it. Weird, she's going totally against the curriculum. All that stuff about slacking off was a little off too. Wait a second, is this what she meant by ditch class? I would have thought she'd let you leave the room or something, but I guess you can't really complain. With Kawakami's help, you'll be able to slack off in class on certain days. Use this free time to do various things such as reading or crafting infiltration tools. However, you will gain knowledge by choosing to study instead. Please keep this trade-off in mind.
What do you want to do?
I shall read. I'll do the billiards book.
Nice. Oh.
All right.
While learning about trick shots, the technical rank has been unlocked. If you successfully strike a trick shot, your technical rank will increase. When your technical rank increases, the damage you deal with a technical hit during battle will also increase. If you increase your rank even higher, enemies will get knocked down as well. You can learn trick shots by reading books and using the proper gear. Trick shots require a certain degree of proficiency to succeed. Let's give it a try next time. We should thank Kawakami for that. Alright, we can upgrade Makoto, Yusuke, Steel Takemi. Kind of ignoring her. Alright, it's a swap between best girl and best boy. Yusuke could help me get more skill cards. Makoto, I can't quite remember. I think she's just support. I'll do Yusuke.
By the way.
As for a wealth of free time, if that's your decision. I'd like to speak to you about the painting I developed with Mementos. Do you have time?
I see.
I shall, but I need the right persona. I need an emperor. Wrong way. Alright, that's the diner. I don't know why I always forget it. I also don't know why I went into this shop. I've still got brain.
Hey, inmate! Let's execution.
Alright, which two don't I need? I don't think I actually need strength. I do need Enzu. I can get rid of Phoenix. I've got another Faith.
You okay with this? Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Strength and physical, damage on a battle pass, or magic that hits everyone.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Yeah, I'll do those physical skills. Medium damage to one foe, medium chance for rage, or medium damage, power up for battle pass. Chance to do rage. And I guess
Will it
counter.
gain new power? Then let us begin.
Yeah, like every time I see the strength persona, it's like, oh, this one was needed for something. No. It's very not, much not.
Finished for now. You'd like to read the
Alright, that was a
compendium. These are the
summon.
paths you have walked.
It was an emperor.
Is this what you want? A fee is required. This is your power.
Expensive,
Done
but
already? What? No slacking off.
right there he is.
By the way, please hear me out.
Temporal, this is the completed form of my draft earlier. I would like your honest opinion, if you would. Just gonna quickly grab Yusuke's little tab. Apparently I never actually opened it. And I am already... there it is. Alright, it's enigmatic.
Yes.
As it should be. I do not paint for the sake of others' comprehension. Regardless, this is how I choose to interpret the idea of desire.
Indeed.
It is the foul charm held deep within the abyss of the heart. To be honest, I believe my ability to capture desire so elegantly is all due to our mementos foray. I have grown to understand the intricacies of the heart in a way that I had once thought impossible.
To tell the truth,
I intend on submitting this piece to an upcoming public art exhibition. Nobody has seen the abyss of the heart in such a raw manner before. The discourse will be fascinating. More importantly, it should be the spark that revitalizes my slumbering art career. I hope you're right. I looked at the wrong thing and I'm glad I got the right option. I'm I'm not sure this will be a most sensational experience for those who opt to undergo it. A raw, unbridled look into the depths of the human psyche. And I was the one who was able to bring it to life, all thanks to your assistance.
Thank you.
You have my sincerest gratitude. My bond with Yusuke is growing deeper.
All right.
I deeply anticipate the public reaction at the exhibition. But for now, I should be going. My apologies for disturbing you.
See you.
Farewell. So Yusuke up to the station. I want to thank you again for earlier. Getting a raw, unfiltered opinion was invaluable. I was even able to come with a new interpretation thanks to your help. I'm on a roll right now. I should keep up this momentum and apply it to my Phantom Thieves as well. You're already doing enough. No, I can guide us even further greatness. Your very presence amplifies my ambition. What a strange fellow you are. I can hardly wait to hear back about the public exhibition, so I can share the joy with you. I will contact you again later. Expect good news.
Ah, you're back.
Ah, so we can actually hang out with the Ketchi. And I am not available to work. The Kid Key is fairly popular. I want to try it myself. Alright, now I need to open up a Ketchi. Oh my goodness, there's so many swappings. I forget which rank he is. I say, got a sweet tooth, huh? Well, I don't hate sweets. I'm not exactly partial to them. Fads tend to be fairly similar, so I'm more curious about its popularity than its taste. Well, why don't we give it a try?
It was quite
It was
nice.
delicious after all. I actually enjoyed that more than I thought I would. Hey look, isn't that him? Oh, you mean the guy who's on TV these days? Who was he again? Wasn't his name Akechi-kun? You know, the next generation detective prince. Should we ask him for an autograph? Maybe we might be something worth bragging about. Uh-oh, looks like I've been spotted. Should have figured. She's just here for the cake, I'm guessing. I'm sure she doesn't mean any harm, but I don't want to cause any trouble for the store. Ah, is someone important here? Who is it? Is it a celebrity? Well, looks like I'm out of time. Wish I could have relaxed a little longer though. We should go. Why the rush? Sorry, but I think it'd be best to leave. I'm only going to cause problems if I stay. A shame. I don't have glasses like you. Maybe I should have been able to... Well, maybe I would have been able to get out of this situation. How about we find out?
Hold on a moment.
Hey, wait, what are you... Oh, he's back. This time, I'll get his autograph for... Hey, is that boy really Akechi? You know, now that I see him up close, I'm not sure. Maybe you're seeing things? I don't remember the show too well, but I'm pretty sure he didn't look like that. Aw, if it was a real thing, I could have bragged about meeting him. believe you actually did that. I suppose I'd better learn to watch what I say around you. It looks great. Is that so? Well, who else could make a peasant of the detective prince? Still, there's no knowing how things may go unless you give it a try.
Thank you.
I think I've learned a valuable lesson. Thank you. Vincenzo Ketschi's gratitude towards me. Rank up.
All right.
Looks like our coffee's gone cold. Why don't we get new ones?
I'll see you later.
Well, see you next time. Hello. It's a shame our discussion was interrupted today. I was rather enjoying having a breather with you. But you certainly surprised me today. Can't believe we got out of that with such a basic trick. It was an interesting experience, but I definitely don't want to go through that ordeal ever again. I saw firsthand what happens when I'm too careless with my words around you. Wasn't it fun? You have a twisted concept of fun. Though, if you dressed up or dress as me next time, I think I might agree. I could use a stunt double. You and I aren't terribly different in height. I'm sure my clothes would fit. If we do this, it'll have to be carefully planned, of course. I'll be dictating everything from hair to accessories. Nobody would notice the switch, I'm sure. We proved today, most people can't see beyond the superficial. Whoops, I have an early start tomorrow, so I'll have to excuse myself. See you soon. Who could that be at this hour? Let's go somewhere tomorrow. We've been busy lately, so I want to be able to at least relax on Sunday. What'd be a good place to go? I know. Want to go to the fishing pond in Ichigaya? The fishing pond, huh? Sounds fun. So you're going there with Ryuji? Sure. Ooh, I got a bite. I hope the other fish will bite this easy. Let's meet in Shinjuku tomorrow then. Night. They have lots of fish at the pond, right? Can't wait.
All right.
So brand new hangout spot. Pretty much.
Hey.
So I'm gonna pause for a second. I'm just gonna take a quick breather. Go and grab another lozenge for my throat. The reason I'm also pausing is because looking to the right, Twitch has one of its mandatory ads starting in 20 seconds. Apologies, but it's Twitch. They like their ads. So I'll be back by the time it ends. If not, I will be an extra a few seconds. See you after the ad break. Alrighty, the ad says it's finished. I shall wait just a couple more seconds and then hit continue, just to be sure. If you saw an ad, thank you. If you didn't, that is fine. Alright, we didn't actually get a voice line. So I was thinking about the future, with you as the leader and me as your right-hand man. Hey, doesn't meeting in a place like this look like we're talking about some shady business? I like it. This is shady. Like, we're regular high school students during the day, but at night. You know what I mean? Man, this is gonna be pumped up. Man, the fish ain't biting. The float hasn't moved at all. If only there was a master fisher around, then we could steal their ideas.
Whoa!
Whoa, that's Kawakami, isn't it? What's she doing here? Oh no, she's coming this way.
Jeez.
These two boys at a fishing pond on a Sunday, huh? Why are you sitting around like old men? Why don't you go in and do something more exciting? But look who's talking. Adults need time to themselves to unwind and clear their thoughts. You'll understand soon enough when you start working in the real world. Wow, sounding real old there, Kawakami. That's Miss Kawakami to you.
For real?
Oh, Kawakami could be our master fisher. She's hooking fish like crazy. It's easy. Just clear your mind and free yourself from negative thoughts. So the trick is not to think? How am I supposed to do that? Accept the grim reality of society. I see. So when you get jaded like Kawakami, you just naturally attract fish. I don't think that's right. Ugh. It's a nice sunny day, or sunny Sunday. I didn't think I'd be stuck fishing with you two on my day off. Ugh, two troublemakers and then no good teacher. I guess we're perfect for each other.
Whoa!
She keeps getting fish even if she nags. I'm impressed. She's the true fishing master. Once again, it's Miss Kawakami.
Wanna head back?
Didn't think I'd be seeing something like that today. Guess we'll head back.
Ah, you're back.
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. Want to check it out? Bodybuilding set. Bunch of protein. Or a calm mind set. For ambience.
Hey, hey!
Goodness, both are expensive. If I go with the calm mind, I'm more likely to upgrade a persona. She knows which betas to put on a poll. She's a master beta. I know that's an old... need my hands. Immature joke. But it always makes me laugh.
Well then.
Next up, Shibuya Underground Walkway. We need to get that juice, and we're still getting even lower on funds.
Hi. Man. Nice.
Alright, what stat did we get? Proficiency. Ellie healthy, let's go somewhere else. There is the scheduled speech. I will probably end up doing his one. Partially because he's the only person around. I've been checking the library. Being at the school? Because I know that you can eventually get the speed reader book, but I can't remember what day it is you can get it. Although I might also, since he did mention library, check out the bookshop here. I know I don't really have the money, but if there's something useful.
Please take your time.
Book that improves guns. I won't return the DVD. I believe I still have a persona that affects him. No, I don't. Was a persona need confidant? I went straight past him, didn't I? Alright, he needs the sun. Have I had the sun? Nope, but I've got 2 stars. Alright, we're getting rid of one of them.
Hey, inmate!
Alright, once this chapter is done, I'll take the first chance I can to go to Mementos and then wrap up there. Yeah, so like, I'm still not feeling 100%. My throat's still a bit sore.
Time if you wish to now choose.
So I can't get any suns. How about with this one? Also none. If I was a higher level, I think I'm just gonna have to accept the fact that I can't do his efficiently. Bit of a shame, but
Are you finished?
it is what it is.
It is time, inmate.
I mean, I just fused any 2 and then summon someone else, but I feel I'm much too low on money for that. Just a random guy talking to a cat.
Everyone. Good evening.
Alright, I'll help him out.
Right away then. Everyone.
Passing the societal ills we have created to the next generation is not right. If we take time to solve this problem, well, it will take time to solve this problem. However, we must start by making small changes. I hope you gleaned something useful from today's speech. Regardless of the audience's size, you must convey your thoughts as if you're talking one-on-one. By the way, I forgot to ask you last time we spoke. Why do you want to become a politician? Let me just get out my little cheat sheet. Alrighty. I want to improve my speech. So you're a pragmatist. Most people nowadays are. But the mentality of taking action is the quality of a good politician. May I ask you one more question? What kind of politician do you want to be? One with conviction. Yes, don't ever forget that. Although, what's important is what lies within.
You're right.
Allow me to give some advice. If you aspire to get into politics, you must possess a central philosophy. Sorry, I got a cough. Sorry. What is it you want to accomplish? That is the foundation of a great speech. You do well to remember that. That was helpful. I'm glad. By the way, my philosophy is...
Very well.
Never give up until your voice is heard. To get your message across, be tenacious in conveying your thoughts to the audience. Have a firm point of view and communicate it clearly. That's the first rule of negotiating. You have me reliving the fighting spirit I had when I first became a politician. She explained the basics of speech giving. I feel like my bond with him is growing deeper. Occasionally ask for more money or items during negotiations. Get out of here, no good Tora. No good Tora. They're right. I am no good. My apologies. We're done for today. I feel by learning about the basics of negotiation has served to increase my charm. Nice.
I shall ask you again another time.
Thank you for your hard work. See you next time. Hey, I want to thank you for today. I'm sorry you had to see me acting like such a coward, right after I gave you that self-important lecture too. But I'm quite a stubborn individual myself. I hope today's incident was at least a good example of what not to do. But what do you think? Did you take anything useful from it? It was helpful. That's a relief. I have to say, it was almost nostalgic for me. It reminded me of my early days. I hope our talks from now on will keep giving you the direction you need. Well, I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye. We're able to grab another seat. So read Bachiko's story, upgrade my kindness. Skip ahead because...
Oh my god.
It's already July. I hate the rainy season, but when it ends, it's just hot. The humidity is what kills me about Japanese summers. I miss the dry heat of California. Not to mention, July and August both have 31 days. Summer is long. Now then, Mr. Nix.
How about you?
Two people are responsible for July and August having 31 days. Do you know who these people are? I want to say Julius and Augustus.
This is it.
That's correct.
Great, that's right. You may already know this, but the months of July and August are named after the Roman emperors Julius and Augustus. Augustus named a month after himself, just like Julius. However, he felt like he would be losing if his month was shorter than Julius's, so he added a day. It's a mystery why men are so stubborn and prideful over silly things like this. I've got no clue, but just so you know, I'm adding a new 13th month to the year. It's got 32 days. Be on the lookout for that.
Nice going.
Alright, knowledge is going up. Well, as far as your But as you're all concerned, you're just lucky to get a long vacation. But before that, you have exams. They start next week on the 13th. Don't forget, okay?
Now then.
Next Wednesday, huh? You better make sure you study. See if the speed reading book is in yet.
That's what I heard too.
I feel like it won't be for a while.
I heard about that.
Or at least like the 8th season. Or month, not season.
What would you like? Oh,
Speed reader's in!
here.
Microphone is not picking it up, but I'm clapping a lot. And also, thank you, Insert Joke here, for giving the reminder. I'm gonna do a little bit more clapping. I really need the clapping sound alert. I mean, the best I've got is the laughter. Or, you know, if I make a really good joke. I still can't upgrade Maruki. There's no one else around. You know what? I'll go to the library and I'll just study. Get the knowledge up.
Nice. Hey.
But I kind of know upgrading knowledge too much is a bit wasteful because you still have the lessons throughout the year. They're going to give you free knowledge points.
You're back.
But it's, I don't know, something. Kaneshiro got rid of those photos, right? That's what he said. Think we could trust him? I doubt he'd lie if he really had a change of heart. Well, it looks like we're in the clear then. We can't be sure of that just yet. You mean he might not have had a change of heart? No. I'm relatively certain he did. That is not the issue. Despite Kaneshiro's change, his organization remains intact. I can only hope they don't abscond with the photographs. You mean like run off with it? I guess that's possible. After all, loss of the leader does not necessarily spell out the demise of the group. That is merely common knowledge. But the opposite sometimes holds true as well. Some groups that lack a strong guiding hand will simply crumble. So this really all just depends on which way it goes. We'll be fine. All we can do now is pray the pieces fall in our favor. Hopefully Kaneshiro's confession motivates the police to crack down on the mafia. I would love nothing more than to see them defeated once and for all. That part will be up for Makoto Sis. That aside, we've done everything we can for the time being. All that remains now is to wait until the result becomes clear.
Yo.
Another box came for you.
Hey.
All my upgrades. Wrong button. Do you remember our deal? You become my playing partner so that I can research new moves. I'd like to begin by teaching you the basics of Shogi. Would you like to play a match? Quite possibly. Alright, we'll check out what Hifumi can get us. Chance for a follow-up by a backup member if Joker downs an enemy. So all of hers seem to be more, well, able to deal more damage, is what I'm actually seeing from this. Could be useful. I'm also curious how much it takes to read that speed reading book. Plus, since it's... oh no, it's cloudy now. Alright, let's head on over to the church. If it was raining, I would have gone for a bath or something.
I'll start.
Vanguard of my Tokyo Kingdom, go forth to the front lines, trample upon them all. You think to protect yourself without paltry defense? Haha, useless. Awaken, dragon, let your shadowy hellfire consume them all. Dark Inferno Rook. Can you hear them? The wailing of dying soldiers echoing throughout the battlefield. That incompetent king, a soldier cannot show his true bravery. Time for you to suffer. At last, everything's in place. My right hand trembles as I release my full power.
Check.
I summon forth the forbidden move that shall bring your end. Ultimate Excalibur, attack! Check. I did it again. It's an embarrassing habit I have. During a match, I tend to get very aggressive. It's as if I assume the role of a queen of a kingdom. That is very interesting. Did I close her tab? Did I even have a tab open for her? There are way too many tabs. Scroll, 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 scroll. That's interesting. It is? You're a strange one indeed. My father had me do image training exercises when I was younger to help me learn the rules. I gradually began to view the shogi board as if it were my own kingdom. I had fun coming up with stories and strategies for my subjects. However, I've heard that people make fun of me on the internet. People think I'm weird, or that I'm an otaku, or that I'm just crazy. I mean, I can't blame them. Certainly, I think I'm weird too. Have confidence in yourself.
Yes.
Your positivity is a welcome relief. I may be able to learn from our matches more than I thought. This is a deep bond of trust from Hifumi.
All right.
That would do for today.
Oh.
Alright, there's something I want to mention. Do you read weekly magazines? Well, I'm doing a photo shoot for one. But you don't want to, right? You're quite perceptive. I thought you'd be surprised if you saw it on the newsstand, so I wanted to let you know beforehand. In all honesty, I'm very reluctant to do it. But if I can draw more attention to the shogi, maybe the sport will become more popular. At least that's how I'm justifying it to myself. I have an interview scheduled for tonight as well, so let's end it here for today. I feel like playing is sharpening my knowledge.
Until next time.
Until our next match. Bye.
This humidity is
Good
overwhelming.
morning. It's quite hot today. By the way, Kanashiro's deadline is this weekend, isn't it? His change of heart draws near. The Phantom Thieves will be even more renowned than before when this goes public. Can't wait.
Indeed.
I suppose. It's not a bad feeling to have your efforts recognized. I bet we'll get even more requests on that message board too. I think we should take care of all the cases we have now, but we still have the chance. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna wait. Just so I can get to the extra floors. And I can upgrade Makoto. And Takemi. You know what? First go to Station Square, because I don't think I actually got to check the lottery. I got 10,000! Woo! It's pretty lucky. Use that money wisely.
Welcome.
Ah, Summer Lotto. Spend half my winnings. Wait, do I still have a lover's persona? Yes.
We'll just have to
I
wait for
guess now we wait. Spence is seriously killing me.
Thanks.
Let's hang out. Go to my cheat sheet. So I talked to Shiho about what happened with Mika back at the photo shoot. And you know what she did? Laughed. She couldn't stop talking about how tough she thought Mika sounded. Honestly though, it was kind of refreshing. I'm not even mad anymore. I guess you really just had, or you just really need someone to laugh at you if you want to feel better. It seems that way. I mean, they always say laughter's the best medicine, right? I've seen the truth of that saying firsthand. But anyway, even though I'm trying to strengthen my heart, Shiho's the real strong one.
Hey.
I went to one of her rehab sessions the other day. She said she wanted me to be there, so I agreed without thinking much of it, but it ended up being pretty overwhelming. Was she working hard? Yeah. She was dripping with sweat, teeth clenched. She was clearly in a lot of pain. Apparently, she can't even move her feet. She said it feels like her legs are filled with sand. But she dragged them along, legs swollen with blood. I wanted to just make her stop. By the time it was over, she was in tears. It was really tough on her. She said she wanted to give up, and that's why she asked me to come, to keep her motivated. The whole time she was complaining about things in ways like she normally never would. Yeah, got tongue tied, my mouth is getting dry. But even with that, she finished her session. I don't know why I'm crying. I didn't have to go through that. Is it because I'm weak? It's because you're kind. You're wrong. You know, even through all the pain, I thought Shiho was so cool, beautiful even. Despite all her complaining, she still tried incredibly hard. Strength is more than just not getting phased. It's the power to fight through adversity. So I was thinking, and what can I do to help Shiho? I want to say comfort her.
Thanks.
You're right. Just stay by her side. Talk to her. You know, being with you really helps me see things clearly. What I should do, the true meaning of strength.
Thanks.
Well, thank you for that. It's just high motivation from my heart. Chance to cure status ailments upon or inflicted upon party members.
All right.
My nose is all runny. But what are you looking at me like that for? Pretty girls get runny noses too, you know.
Bye.
Well, see you around. Oh, it's me. Thanks for earlier. I feel better now that I got to talk to you about everything. I'm going to try my best to help Shiho out, in my own way. Maybe our relationship won't ever be exactly the way it was before. But now that I saw her crying, I know I'll find something I can do for her. I'll cheer you on. Thanks. I can let her leave, or I can't let her leave me behind. Watch me. One day I'll be cool and strong, just like Shiho. Well, I feel great now that I got everything off my chest. You're such a great listener. Hope I can keep counting you for that. Okay, bye!
Ah, you're back.
Do you have any news? Nope. EY is still there alone. Well, no time like a present to read.
Hey.
Make sure your clothes
Alright,
up.
heading home. And through this, like a power speed.
Alright.
Your reading speed has been improved. From now on, you can read at double the speed, allowing you to cover twice the material. I guess you get to sleep. What are your plans for today? I'm wandering around Shibuya, feeling kind of restless. So I'll still be in the station for a bit. Let me know if anything comes up. But I can't upgrade her. It's the only thing that bugs me is how many times go to the basic hangouts just to upgrade. Let's go fishing.
Welcome.
You're a high schooler, you've got good taste in hobbies. Fishing will cause time to pass, but the points you gain from catching fish can be exchanged for prizes. Your proficiency will also improve. Fish caught are scored on their size and species, reeling larger and rarer fish for more points. As your proficiency increases, the number of times you can fish per visit will increase as well. Try to build your proficiency so you can fish more often. Your fish will be 3,000 yen. I'm going to give you a nice discount if you come at night. Might as well.
Thank you.
Alrighty then, here's the bait.
Well then.
Using left analog stick, choose the direction you wish to cast your line, press A to cast. The power gauge determines how far you cast. Try pressing A at the right moment to drop your line directly in front of the fish. Once you cast your line, wait for the fish to take the bait. You can choose different bait and recast line by pressing B. Press A when a fish bites to hook the fish before it escapes. Move the bubble icon with the left analog stick into the red zone. Rarely press A to reel it in. Avoid reeling in when it's outside the red zone. The fishing rod has a set amount of durability. If the bobber hits the gauge walls too often, the line will break. Almost got it. A little bit closer. You're meant to bite it. There's a group of fish over here.
Whoa!
Got the redfish.
What do you want to do?
Alright, so max power will take you right to the other end. Come on, big fish. Now, so big fish definitely need better bait. Same with the medium fish. So it's kind of like it says you need to catch small fish so you can, get better bait.
Whoa!
For the Tokyo Bitterling.
What do you want to do?
Let's see how you did.
I got 180 points. So you can get more medium-sized fish bait. Eventually get large, top class. And eventually get better rods. The black robe's actually going to be very useful if I can get them. Fish God's Badge. I wonder if that's actually something useful to try and get.
Well then.
That was definitely too far. But there's another fish right there. It's medium.
Yes. Nice.
The white carp. Gonna continue fishing. Because, well, I paid the money to enter here. I'm gonna use it. And so it's gonna be, that was too far. That one right to the arrow is gonna be over the top of. Slowly turning to look at it.
Yes. Nice.
It always makes me laugh whenever you look at patch notes for a game. And one of the notes is always, we made fishing more fun. It's like, did ya? Did you really?
Oh. Yes. Whoa. Yes.
That wasn't really the fish I wanted. I wanted to get the other fancy looking.
Let's see how you did.
So I can get a casual rod. But it's probably better getting one of the better rods.
Nice.
I know there's a special... I want to say a kingfish. I don't think that's the actual term for it. But there's a specialty fish you can catch, and I don't know if it's a achievement one. Alright, so we can do more shogi. Her wording just... I can level her up, but I'm getting very low on money. Can level up Hifumi. Akechi I can just hang out with. And Akechi is one of the ones I do want to level up. So here's the Justice one. I believe I have a Justice. Yes, I do in Principality.
It's so humid.
I was about to go get another outfit grab bag, but it's probably best to wait just a little bit longer.
Hi. Hey.
What do you want to do?
Alright, let's hang
Thank
out.
you.
Catch looks like he's in dream cell. Discussion seems to be engaging. The bond will grow soon.
I'll see you later.
Good morning. It's hot again today. Konoshiro's deadline is drawing near. We did all we could. I hope we can avoid problems now.
We're fine.
As expected from someone who's been through this 3 times already. If you say so then. Yes, I'm sure it'll go well.
Yep.
Oh yeah, today's Tanabata, the Star Festival. Like that means I'll put up bamboo decorations and write my wish on a piece of paper though. I'm not feeling it this year. Oh, but there's a traditional food associated with Tanabata, just like chocolate for Valentine's Day.
Do you know the answer?
Alright, Takamaki-san. Tell me, what is a traditional Tanabata food? I'll give you a hint. It's based on a certain motif in Tanabata's myth. Huh? Oh, yeah, I mean...
Hey, wait!
Hey, Lady Ann is obviously panicking. Be a good guy and help her out. Traditional food? Sorry, help me out. So Tanabata's about gods crossing a starry sky to reunite once every year. Might have something to do with... I would have absolutely no clue. Thankfully over here I can look at... Maybe? Probably is the Milky Way. But... you can usually see the answers, but for some reason, whenever it's about Arn needing help, they won't give you the hints. Annoyingly enough. Alright, you were right. It was Milky Way. Because yeah, usually you press, I guess, select. But it's just not there. Yeah, they gotta cross the Milky Way to get to each other. So if the traditional food is slightly inspired by the Milky Way... Somen noodles, apparently. Like, the only one out of these I would say no to is the onion. Yeah, I could see that. The Milky Way is like a long white bundle of them, right? the traditional food at Tanabata's gotta be Somen noodles.
This is it.
That's correct.
The traditional food for Tanabata is Somen noodles. Originally in China, they ate a baked good that we all call sekube in Japanese to appease demons. Over time, that pronunciation went from sekube to sakumen to somen, a wholly different food. Going with the theme of calming demons, somen on Tanabata is sometimes called demon guts. Go restore your strength with some seasonal food and get ready for your exams.
Thanks! Nice going!
Nice, she seems relieved. Pretty good studying, I'm impressed. I mean, all this game is teaching me is cheat. Alright, well, I'm definitely not going to do the work for today.
Now's our chance.
Would love to help out Yusuke. However, it's probably best to help out Kasumi.
I feel like dancing.
Let's go see her. Hello, Chanel. There's your smack. Actually, I want to test if this works. Sound alert worked. You're not allowed to smack me. It's forbidden. Which tab was it? This is the tab. Kasumi isn't responding. Thank you. Resend. Thank you. Sorry. My phone always seems to be acting up. I think I'm good now. Thank you for that. So about the place. It's in Kichijoji. You know it. I'll send the location of the shop. I'll be waiting.
Senpai?
So as a quick brief... As a quick catch up on what I explained earlier in the stream, I've now got 4 sound alerts in the channel points. They can be played for bits, but it's more of a case of, hey, if you don't have the channel points and you're gonna spam me to annoy me, that's the option. But if you're gonna annoy me, I have checked the bookshop, I think. I think now I just need to get the hangout location, I'm gonna call it, where there's a bookshop with antique books. And that's where you can find, I think it's a cheat code book for video games. But I don't think you can get that until the next Palace chapter. Sorry for dragging you out here. I need to get a pair of glasses. I've been wanting to come here for a while, but I never had the chance to drop by. Cough, cough. Actually, no, I got a cough. I should have checked about it. Oh my goodness, that was bad. Oh. Trying to catch my breath. Yeah, I went to the sports shop before and it had the guidebook on billiards. I know you can get like a fishing rod later on and I think your own pool cue. Right. You have bad eyesight? Me? Well, a little. I usually wear my contacts though. But I'm not looking for a pair for me. I was hoping to find a good gift for my dad. seem like a real glasses buff, so I want to get your advice. Do you try on a couple of pairs for me? I like to get some visual reference.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's see. How about this pair?
I think that's good.
Wow, that's really worked for you. Looks so cool. What do you think? A pretty modern look. Like, I'm gonna have to visit the store again, but the hard part is I'm so broke. I really gotta do some off-stream grinding. And by that I mean spend like 3 hours just driving back and forth in Mementos and not spend my money right away. I know, it's so fashionable, and it's good that it helps your vision too. This could be a good one. Do they suit your dad though? Right, maybe a little too hip for him. But your input's been really helpful so far. Would you mind poking around with me a little bit longer? Of course.
I'm counting on you.
Thank you. This is actually kind of fun. Let's pick up the pace. Ah, I miss your tuition now. I have Ryuji at rank 7, but I actually have the experience buff in Mementos at the moment. Because, well, then I could use the Ryuji buff to make it quicker. Wow, you look like a salesman, but it doesn't feel right somehow.
Wow!
Those definitely leave an impression. Heck, people might remember the glasses and nothing more, or nothing else about you.
I knew it!
You're like a star right out of Hollywood. But if my dad wore them, you might look a little shady.
This is...
Why are these even a pair here? I kind of want a pair myself. Sorry, I can't decide. A lot of them are good, but none of them really clinched it for me yet. Trust your instincts. You know, you're right. I'm the one who has to make this call. I'm just going off the gut feeling, but I'll pick this pair. I don't know how to describe it. It just seems perfect for my dad somehow. Good choice.
Then it's set.
Yes, I think I can be confident in this one. In fact, I know he will like it.
Thank you for bringing me here.
Thank you so much for coming here with me today. I ended up with a great present, all thanks to you. It's not a problem at all. Well, I've still got to make it up to you. Let's go practice at the park after this.
Well...
If I'm being honest, trying to pick out glasses was really setting up my anxiety. All I could think of was what would happen if I couldn't choose, or if I chose wrong. I mean, I already failed in gymnastics, and my cooking turned out bad too. After cracking under pressure so many times, I kind of figured I'd just ruin everything again. The more I thought about it, the more empty I felt, like I wasn't even me anymore. And everyone deals with that. So even you know how it feels? It's not just me?
Senpai?
I think I'm starting to understand what my coach was telling me. It's easier to say you're in a slump and write yourself off, but maybe finding out who I really am is also finding new depths to myself. It does make me feel a little down, but at the same time, I feel like I'm closer to getting my confidence back. And having your support makes me even more determined to make that happen. We'll work at it together. This is strange. I don't know if I should be feeling like this. I want to give my best performance. But it's like I've been doing it for you as much as for myself. Or something like that. I'm still working on myself, but I hope we can keep helping each other too. Level up! I've yet to play Persona 4. It is on my to-play list. But I also know it's 70 or so days, until it's added free onto the Game Pass. So I may have to wait just so many days. Plus, there's so many other games coming out. My list is getting longer.
Alright.
After the lesson of the Kasumi, Temporo can now use Chains Hook. Using a grappling hook will enable you to attack a shadow that is slightly further away than usual and start preemptive battle. When you start a battle with your chain hook, the enemies will begin the fight inflicted with dizzy, confuse, or fear. Now we should get to training. Maybe we can try some immediate level or intermediate level exercise today. I got a cough again. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's wrong with my throat tonight. After stretching and training with Kasumi. Thanks for training, I feel like my stamina increased. Let's stop there. Good effort today.
I'll be heading home now.
I should get going. I'll contact you again soon. Hello, Nick Senpai? You able to talk right now? So, I already gave my dad the glasses we picked out today. It suits him even better than I imagined. He was so happy with them. I am glad to hear that. Thank you. I think this helped me feel a little more confident. And thanks to you, I even feel like my gymnastics are going to go better now. I'm sick of wasting my time worrying. Whatever I'm up against, I'm just gonna give it my best shot. But actions always speak louder than words, right? I'll prove I'm not all talk. Okay, I better go. I hope we can talk again later.
Ah, you're back.
Alright, let's see. Still UI can't get. Oh yeah. Probably stay here, and ad is starting again in like 50 seconds. Ah, crossword puzzles. The thing I keep forgetting about. Nihonga, cultural artwork. Cough, cough. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Japanese.
I see. Nice.
I am so far behind on those crosswords, considering I'm in July and that was the final crossword of May. Alright, check the plan.
Oh.
Let's upgrade our proficiency with the movie. I'll fast forward the movie though.
What the hell are you doing here? Don't tell me you...
Well then. Hey!
Now you're able to grab a seat. Why don't I read something till we get there? And boost my knowledge. Or boost my knowledge. Or boost my knowledge. I'm gonna boost my knowledge.
Hmm?
Fast forward again. Almost to the station. So it's an efficient use of your time. Yep. No. Alright. Clinical trials. The pick sleep tomorrow. Hans still gets that. It bugs me so much. Alright, go see Arn. We'll spend yet another day of...
By the way...
He's gay.
I see.
Do I have any passive cards? I got Divine Grace. Media Recalm. Can we just duplicate that?
Very well. Well then.
I haven't been doing them yet. My main reason has basically been I want to unlock more characters. So that way I don't have to keep going back. How do you do the darts super fast?
Welcome.
A strong and tough rod makes catching fish even easier. It's only 100 yen. Why would I not want that?
We'll just have to wait for... Oh, yeah! Yeah!
Let's go somewhere fun.
Okay!
We can go to the park. Shopping area by the looks of it. And that's it. Harajuku. Eba Takanoko Street. It'd be great if you come shopping.
Okay, let's get going!
Maybe so they can make the winning score and encourage them. Let's get straight. Ah! That is extremely useful to know. I'm gonna have to start doing that soon. There's a shop I like around here, so I come pretty often. But all the people are such a pain. It gives them the right to be here. Anyway, let's get through quickly so I don't get caught by the salespeople. They were sold out of the clothes I wanted. In any case, there are so many different types of people here. It's fun just watching them. People might think I'm weird if they see me staring at it alone, but I'm sure it's fun as long as I'm with you. Do you usually come alone? Yeah, Shiho is always busy with volleyball, so I don't get to ask her out very much. And I mean, things are half as fun if you don't have anyone to share it with, right?
Hey!
I wonder what all those people are thinking about right now. Some of them might even be sad business happy exteriors. And we never even know. Hey, do you get fired up when you think about helping them out? Oh, never mind. That's not what we're here to talk about. Ooh, that couple's in a big fight. The girlfriend's totally going for the knockout punch.
Oh yeah!
Hey, they were handing these out, so I took one. Are you interested in stuff? You can have it if you want.
Let's get back.
I also completely forgot that I mentioned the ad was going to run, so apologies about that. Also, going down's pretty much the same amount of time regardless. But it depends on if you get good RNG. Yeah, I guess that is true. Like, overall, I'm not sure if going to fully rank up everyone to max is like a great buff. Like, I'm going to try and upgrade people some, but I'm not going to try to, you know, 100% do everything for them. As long as I can get to the royal ending, I'm happy. The deadline's tomorrow. Gonna be okay? The pictures are gone. He has no avenue to threaten us anymore. That is, if we're able to trust what he said. Don't say scary stuff. Can't relax just yet. He may still end up released from police custody. For real? That is, unless they have decisive evidence, like a confession. It'll be fine. True, there does seem to be some movement. Sis actually sent me a message saying she won't be home tonight. There's a chance that the police have found their breakthrough. Oh, does that mean it happened? The timing is perfect. I guess let's just hope for the best. I'm gonna stay up all night watching the news to find out. No, nothing newsworthy is happening. You can still rank up Kawakami, but it's just... Let's start off by putting up the poster. Hey, Zen. I can't do the fortune teller because I remember she starts off with needing you to buy a rock for 100,000. And as you can see, I do not. Buff Banner Pass gains HP and SP when you do it, along with higher damage, and the pool may boost technical damage. Chanel was here earlier, but being the weekend, Chanel is also busy. It's just how it is. It's actually one of the reasons why I changed my stream schedule so I wouldn't normally be streaming on a Saturday, is because I know that quite a lot of my regulars are busy on Saturday. Well, I'll still talk to the fortune teller, see if I can get it to start without having to buy the rock. So I could be misremembering. Also, let's check out the bookstore. There might be something interesting.
Take your time.
Ah, fishing book.
Yep. Oh. Greetings.
Please take a seat.
Hello.
This is your first time here, yes? Not often I see young men stopping by my stand. Hey, my name is Chihaya Mifune. I'll be reading your fortune. You begin by telling me your name. Ah, I see. Your name is quite lucky. That aside, what type of consultation can I interest you in? How do you read fortunes? Well, I use tarot cards to foretell the future. Now then, let's start with the initial reading to test the waters of your faith.
Here we go.
O divine power, bring forth this boy's fortune. Your first card is I see. As for the second, oh. Next is
This?
yes, I've seen everything. A stream of light obscuring the sun, like an arrow tearing through the sky.
Here it is.
I see there seems to be new wealth in your future. Your financial fortune is looking good today. This wealth of which I speak will come from your house. Head home without detour. Precisely 5,000 yen will await you. I would do just that.
Yes.
As you should. Fate is absolute. But what is this? How strange. The general flow of future seems to indicate ruin? And an inmate locked away in a lonely cell. You seem to be a good person, but are you perhaps mixed up with the wrong crowd? Beyond that, why? It seems continuing on your current path will lead to your death. Don't be ridiculous. You act confident, but remember, fate is absolute.
That's impossible.
If the divination is coming to me this clearly, the truth of it is simply undeniable. Although, now that I think about it, there may be a way you can attempt to counteract your destiny. All you need is my special spiritual object, the Holy Stone. With power in your control, you can gain, or you can avoid in the most unfortunate of futures, probably. I typically only recommend this to more experienced customers, but your situation is too dire to ignore. You see, the stone itself is imbued with an aura of joy that will sap away all the horrible energy surrounding you. All you need to do is keep it wrapped in cloth and be sure to recharge its power in moonlight every 3 days.
What do you say?
As for the cost, it's only 100,000 yens. I don't need it. What? Even though death approaches? So you really don't want it?
Is that so?
What a shame. It will be to see the flames of youth snuffed out so soon. Well, come and see me again if you change your mind. I really can help you if you'd like. Oh, you're home. I've been waiting for you.
Oh!
The chief seems strangely happy. Wonder what's going on. Hey, how's your pocket money situation looking? You're hopeless. Here.
For real?
What? Is this 5,000 yen? I won some money from the lotto, so I don't mind sharing the winnings. Thanks. See, I can be nice sometimes.
The rest is on you.
Anyway, make sure you close up the shop like always.
Hey!
Hey, so, does this mean the fortune teller was right? Think so.
That's incredible.
She even got the amount spot on. Maybe that lady can seriously read the future. Wait, this is bad. Didn't she say you're gonna die? Come on, you go talk to her again and figure out what to do. And maybe I can have her read my compatibility fortune with...
No.
Never mind. Seems like she can actually read the future. Maybe I should go back and get my fortune read. Then there's the Holy Stone. Said it costs 100,000. Well, at least I can afford Kawakami again. Look at all those police cars. Did something happen? Looks like they're searching the premises. And now the psychotic breakdown can't handle this. Does it have something to do with those posters we saw? Did they arrest the Phantom Thieves? I heard they caught some criminal. People are saying it was foretold by a calling card. Oh, I know about that. I saw them in Shibuya. That Phantom Thief forum is super active. There's a forum? What's it called? I want to see.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's so hot.
Who cares?
Did you catch the news report this morning about the mafia boss getting busted? Apparently someone scattered calling cards all across Shibuya just before his arrest. Remember the Kamoshida scandal? They said the same thing happened. Someone left a calling card. Madarame too, if I'm not mistaken. Do you think it's the Phantom Thieves? If so, I'm impressed. I can't believe they actually steal hearts.
No matter how hard they looked, even our organized crime department couldn't catch Junya Kaneshiro. And yet he simply turned himself in. Even confessed all his crimes. The Phantom Thieves.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Got an achievement.
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
I hope she hasn't fallen under their influence.
The Phantom Thieves. Damn it.
Now everyone.
I heard the leader of the crime ring that was causing trouble in Shibuya got caught. It seems like some of our students have been victimized by them, so we can breathe easy for now. I'm thankful to the police for arresting the pup, even though they're just doing their job. By the way, pup is police slang. You might have heard the stars in police procedurals say it. It's short for perpetrator. Speaking of stars, can you answer this question?
Give me an answer.
The sum of angles a through line, A through E, is the same as the sum of interior angles of a certain shape, 180 degrees. Do you know what that shape is? Triangle.
This is it.
Very good.
That's correct. The sum of interior angles of a triangle will always equal to 180 degrees when it is planar. Wow, really? Seems smart.
Nice going!
By the way, there are rumors that the Phantom Thieves took down the pup this time, Kaneshiro. Remember the name with that bit on Madarame, as well as the incident in May. Is this a new urban legend? Anyway, please prepare for your test starting Wednesday. And don't be distracted by rumors like that.
Yep.
Looks like we're succeeding in changing Kaneshiro's heart. A lot of people are talking about the Phantom Thieves too.
Hell yeah! Kaneshiro finally confessed! People have been making a huge deal of it since the police announcement.
It's difficult to accept that the authorities are taking all of the credit for his arrest.
People are going nuts about the Phantom Thieves online, though. Look!
It's all coming together for us.
This is quite the turnaround. All of a sudden, people are expressing their long-standing belief in us.
So this is why Makoto told us to post the calling card anywhere that might stand out.
Pretty smart move on her part. Oh, where is our amazing Miss President?
Hello? It's Makoto. My apologies, but I won't be able to join you today. I've been called into a meeting with the principal. There's no need to worry, though. More importantly, there was a special on TV about the Phantom Thieves.
Huh? What did it say?
They were talking all about our calling cards.
For real?
Anyway, my apologies about today. I'll have to see you all another time.
Who was that?
Really? Oh, that's freaking crazy!
I hope all this excitement doesn't place us on the police's radar.
It'll be fine! No way they'd find out about that weird other world.
True, but do you remember what the fake Kaneshiro said towards the end?
Another metaverse user.
Yeah, he said we're not the only ones who are doing it.
Not gonna let it bother me. As far as we know, he was just pulling that shit out of his ass.
I hope that's the case.
Anyways, in your face, Akechi. Now what do you want to do about our next target?
Don't get ahead of yourself. Still, people might expect a lot from our next move, considering how excited they're getting.
We can't just pick any old schmo now.
There is no need to hurry, though. Counting Kamoshida, we've claimed 3 consecutive victories, right? We should just lay low and wait for all this excitement to blow over.
In that case, how about we have another celebration?
Oh, good idea! We can make it a welcoming party for Miss President, too. By the way, that briefcase, it's pretty damn expensive. Let's sell it and drop the cash on our party.
Wow. Seems Seems like the lay low and wait idea has gone completely out the window.
So we can count you out then, Morgana?
What are you talking about? I was just saying we should try and keep our party on the down low.
That's the spirit. Well, I'm gonna let Makoto know. Hi, Makoto. There's something we forgot to tell you. So, oh...
What's wrong?
Hello? I hope you remember we have finals next week. Yusuke and Morgana excluded, of course. If you wish not to stand out, you had best not get bad grades, okay? That is something I simply would not be able to overlook as student council president.
I mean, I was lucky enough to get to rank 4 in knowledge. I think I'm gonna do pretty well.
For now, behave and concentrate on your studies. We can have fun once finals are over. Understood?
Care to explain?
I believe in what I wrote. The Phantom Thieves are just.
Have you figured out who they are?
No, I'm nowhere close. However, after considering all the facts, I concluded there are no errors in their acts or principles. Thus, upon deeming them to be on the side of justice, I have decided to end my investigation.
But why are they mean? What did they do to you, Chanel?
But that's impossible!
Impossible? May I see the evidence you have that leads you to believe so?
I was just speaking to the director of a prestigious college about your letter of recommendation, too.
There will be no need for that. I intend on getting into a good college by my own merit.
How dare they?
Please excuse me.
And after they asked about you as well.
Hey, we're not done here! Sir, it's me. I apologize for bothering you like this. About that. Yes, I am making progress. However, I have stumbled upon some difficulties. Still, why would someone as important as you be interested in a petty case like this? No, that's not what I meant. I will investigate with all the resources available to me. Of course. I should be able to let you know relatively soon. Yes, I will bring good news.
Right, okay. So last stream I made a comment about why would the principal, like, because we're assuming there's a shadowy organization in play here. It's like, why is the principal part of this organization? But it makes sense. He was invited into the group if he could find out who the Phantom Thieves are. That makes sense.
Well then, thank you for your... Damn it!
I'm home.
Hi, sis. You look tired. Is everything okay?
Don't worry about me. How about you, Makoto? Have you been keeping up with your studies?
Yes, of course. Though, what is the point of studying?
What do you mean?
I was just wondering what will be waiting for me at the end. Even if I manage to push through tough entrance exams, I'm still thrust into a competitive society.
What else is there besides success? Don't ask me such childish questions.
What was a smackball?
Isn't this the man the Phantom Thieves sent a calling card for? I heard he confessed all his crimes.
Even the police couldn't figure out why. It really was out of nowhere. This would only make sense if his personality changed. That would be impossible.
Why does it matter? The police still caught him in the end, right?
I had plans set for a promotion, but no one can take credit for his arrest now with that confession. Not that a child would understand.
So she was pursuing the case after all. Promotion. You've changed, sis. But I'll be okay.
So, you mentioning that. I am gonna need to create a brand new emote for the channel. It is likely gonna be my hand. Sorry. One of my hands holding a wad of cash. Because I seem to be way too broke in these games. And I feel like it's going to be needed for when I'm no longer broke. Stream Deck, I said disable. There we go. It doesn't like to disable my hands all the time.
I finally found a place where I belong.
You're back.
How are things going? You seem to be keeping the straight and narrow so far, but that doesn't mean you can just slack off with the summer on the horizon. Got it? This reaction is incredible. I'm honestly shocked to see it. It's only natural that people are surprised. Even the police were struggling to catch him. Yeah, by the way, you said you were caught in by the principal? Did something happen? It was regarding the investigation of the incident with Kamoshida. Don't worry, I didn't mention a word about any of you. I essentially told him I was unable to find information. You gonna be okay? I will. I've graduated from my role as the exemplary honest student. From now on, I'm going to be more honest with myself. It's quite a refreshing feeling. So, what are you going to do now? Want to stay with the Phantom Thieves? That's my intention, assuming it wouldn't be any trouble. Welcome aboard. It has to be a big problem if you didn't stick with us. We shall allow her to join us. It would be greatly convenient. Well then, I can hope I can continue getting along with all of you.
An advisor, huh? This new teammate of ours is pretty promising. We'll be able to do even more now!
Alright, so we've got Shogi practice. Or Akechi. I would like to go see Akechi.
Hey.
This is it. It's a rather nice place. It's not quite an apology for that little incident back at the cafe, but rest assured, we're safe here. I'm a regular. It's nice to take some time off when we can, don't you think? Cough, cough. Gotta open up Akechi's cheat sheet. It would be good if these were labeled a bit better. What kind of place is this? It's a jazz club. You get to hear some great performers here. Now this is my kind of club. I'm glad you're also taken with it. Is it safe to assume you've visited places like this before?
Very well.
In any
Let
case,
us go.
let's head in. You can now quick travel to the jazz club.
What will you do?
Well then, why don't we get some drinks? Any recommendations? Nothing in particular, but if you don't mind me choosing, then I'll put in a random order. You don't have any soft drinks you actively dislike, yes? Thanks for waiting. Here's your order. We have a special performance today, so I hope you enjoy. Looks like it's starting. Let's sit back and enjoy the show. I enjoyed listening to music with Takechi. Phew, how relaxing. I really do like coming here. It's a great place. I'm glad to hear you say that. Work and obligations take me to quite a few restaurants and cafes, but this place is a little more special to me. I guess you would call it my go-to place. Do you have anywhere like that? Shop with great coffee. Is that so? Now I'm intrigued. You should show me the place sometime.
Really?
So, you came to Tokyo on your own? And now you live in a cafe lot? Impressive. It's like something out of a story. Though, I have to say, I'm envious. You must be quite well stocked on coffee and curry. I live alone myself, but I rarely have the time to cook my own meals. That reminds me, do you cook? All I need is curry. No. This one's apparently only a +2. Everything else is +3. So, pretty frequently.
Very impressive.
Wow, that's impressive. I don't have much experience myself. Even my efforts in cooking class have been underwhelming. In particular, an attempt to fillet a fish went poorly. Usually come in when I need some time to really think on my own. So chatting with you here is really quite refreshing.
Speaking of which...
You know, you're the first person I've ever brought here. It's not like I was keeping it from anyone, but I suppose it goes to show we do have some strange connections. Sleuthing Mastery. Chance to reveal all of one enemy's affinities at the start of battle.
Alright.
Ah, it's gotten late. We should probably be going.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. Hey, it's me. Are you gonna talk right now? Wasn't the music today wonderful? Live bands always have this certain power to their music. Certainly, the point of jazz is all those jam sessions. A sea of improvisation, both complex and organic. As each player incorporates their own flavors, a natural melody is born from chaos. There's something about that strange erratic synchronicity. It's a euphoria, like when I managed to solve a case. I kinda get it. Well, I'm glad I brought you along then. I thought I'd have more luck if I brought someone who I know can keep up with me intellectually. Jazz is a deep and complex style. I'd love for us to sit down and really talk about it sometime. I should let you go. Somehow I always end up talking more than usual when it's with you. Expect another invitation soon. For now, please excuse me.
Don't be ridiculous. This new ally you gained was Makoto? Just tell me the truth.
You already know the truth.
Makoto. That's preposterous. If what you say is true, was Makoto also running from the police when you were arrested?
Ask her yourself.
Now that I think about it, she did start talking a lot about the investigation from summer onward. Makoto aside, you mentioned one other important detail. Did Kaneshiro really say there was someone using the metaverse besides the Phantom Thieves? Those words could just be taken as you shifting blame to this other person, you know.
Take it how you will.
But why would you fabricate such an elaborate story and then shift the blame elsewhere? There are two possibilities. Either you've simply been trying to confuse me with your lies, or everything you've stated is true. Have you been telling me the truth from the very start?
I have no reason to lie.
Does that mean you're placing your trust in me? Then again, I am investigating a thief who steals hearts. Very well. No matter how absurd it may seem, I'll reevaluate my stance on believing you, for now. In return, speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It's a fair deal. Is that acceptable?
I made a deal with Sai Nijima.
I am thou. Thou art I.
Based on the way all of these work, it would be funny to do yet another time warp forwards. It's like, so, to convince me, you would have had to have had help from an investigator. Who was it?
All right. We're running out of time. Let's move on to your next target. Actually, I should rephrase that. They targeted your group first, didn't they? The identity of your opponent is this. We have no pictures. Even their names and identities are unknown. If what you told me is true, then this nav thing you've mentioned wouldn't have worked in this case. How did you target them? Tell me everything.
Some of the story up to this point has been updated. To read, press Y to open the menu. Select story from the system menu or system options. The Phantom Thieves made him have a change of heart, right? Seriously? The Phantom Thieves are amazing! Isn't it so cool when they steal people's hearts? How do they make them repent? I'm really curious. Who are they? Hey, you're there, right? Come downstairs.
Hey, check the ingredients in the fridge. Hey, what's up? Huh? It's not right? Not cute. That was the one the staff recommended to me, though. Won't that printer do? Huh? It'll do, but it's not it? Okay, I'll be right over. This might take a while. I'm leaving the store to you. Lock up for me if I don't come back.
Got it.
I owe you one. What a handful.
And that concludes the latest news on the suspect Kaneshiro. This case is said to be a result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but what do you think?
We don't know their methods, but I believe they are a menace that will threaten this law-abiding country. This dangerous group tampers with people's hearts. It's no different from brainwashing.
I see. You're absolutely correct.
I wonder what's going on. Didn't this happen a little while ago, too? Who was it again? You know, that famous artist.
Ah, Madarame, was it?
They punished those awful people, didn't they? The Phantom Thieves aren't at fault then.
Well, that may be true, but...
Don't you think so too, dearie? The Phantom Thieves aren't doing anything wrong, are they?
Of course they're not.
See, even he says that they're doing good. Oh my, look at the time. We should probably head home.
Ah, you're right. Thanks for the drink.
Yes, I've received the reports on Kaneshiro's case. But to think the Phantom Thieves would honestly attempt an absurd idea like social reform. You're absolutely right. I'm not pleased about the general public's support of them either. There's also the danger of the metaverse being exposed with their continued actions. Actually, there is one countermeasure he brought in that seems usable. It involves having the Phantom Thieves destroy themselves without our direct intervention. We'll set things up so that those mental shutdown occurrences are their doing. Ah, I thought as much. I had a feeling that it was too brutal for it to be his own idea. Still, I think you'd go through such elaborate detail to crush them. Their actions must be that much of an eyesore for you. I sympathize with what you're going through. Well then, we'll clean this up quickly and put it behind us. Yes, a grand undertaking like social reform is beyond a group such as the Phantom Thieves. Only a select few are worthy of changing the world. And who better than the future Prime Minister, sir?
Old guy with glasses? He is evil? I forget you can't see my actual hands. It's Fuji.
Hey, it's me. Where you at? What you doing?
Watching the store.
Gotcha. We're gonna come over right now about the, you-know-what. See ya.
What's up? We're here to hang out.
That's not why we're here. We need to study for finals.
Why am I here too?
You're one of us now, so of course you gotta help us. We're in trouble if you don't teach us, you know.
That's right.
Even you're saying such things?
Let's leave those guys be.
I couldn't ask the last time I was here, but what is this place? The storekeeper doesn't seem to be around.
It's where this guy lives. He's got complicated circumstances. We can tell her about it, right? Actually, tell her yourself.
Way to throw him under the bus.
That's terrible.
On Yusuke and me are pretty much the same too. I mean, it's not as bad as this guy's though. It's just something we can't ever put up with. That's why we all became Phantom Thieves.
Hey, don't forget me.
I know. We're all part of the team. By the way, Makoto, ain't there someone you can't forgive either? Like, a heart you want to change?
That's a secret.
Ah, there's someone like that. You could just tell us, you know. You don't gotta be so cold.
That aside, do you have any intention of studying for the exams?
Not at all.
Really.
It's fine if I leave then?
No, I'm just joking. Please teach us.
What was this term? It's phobia, so it's a fear of some kind.
I think it's a fear of open spaces. You don't hear it that often, though. Leave vocabulary and long sentences to me. I suck at proper grammar, though.
Even if we study English, it's not like I'm gonna use it in the future.
But he's using it right now.
When it comes to you, your Japanese is questionable too.
Shut up!
Explain the writer's feelings? What point is there in that?
Oh, it's impossible. I can't memorize all these formulas. Ain't there a good way of cheating?
Why don't we take a break?
And that was the follow-up report on the suspect Kaneshiro. Now, Akechi-san. This case is said to be the result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but in actuality, is this true?
Considering how a calling card was scattered about, I believe there's no mistaking that. The question is what the Phantom Thieves actually did. If they tampered with the suspect's heart, it casts doubt on the authenticity of any confession.
So then, by tampering with hearts, the Phantom Thieves are fabricating crimes that may not exist?
We can't deny the possibility. There's no doubt that the Phantom Thieves are exposing hidden injustices in society. However, if this is done by sidestepping the law,
Their way of thinking is very dangerous.
So, in a way, they're outlaws.
Yes. They're no different than the criminals they target. This cannot be overlooked.
I see.
Oh, I see. My ass. Why the hell are we being treated as the bad guys?
Just let them say whatever they want. More people are starting to understand that what we're doing is right, after all.
When I'm walking around in town, I hear a lot more people talking about us too. And the forum's been full of hype. Do you think we made it big time?
Don't get pompous over dealing with some street thug. Save it for after we deal with a bigger target.
We just gotta take down a bigger one, yeah? That was the plan from the start anyways.
True. It may be best if we start thinking about it.
I bet we'll find one in no time. Wind's blowing in our direction and everything. I feel like we won't lose to anything right now.
That's like a massive red flag. You never say that.
Well, we'll decide on that eventually. We need to overcome our exams first. Now then, break time's over. Let's get back to...
That reminds me, the celebration party. Weren't we gonna do it after exams?
Yes, I believe so.
Where should we go? I feel like I'll study better if I got something to look forward to.
The last one was a buffet at a hotel. We haven't gone anywhere since.
Huh? A buffet?
Where would be good? Hey, what about fireworks? A fireworks festival!
Oh yeah, it's that season, huh?
That sounds good to me.
It's hard to ignore a buffet, but I'll take the beauties of summer. Still, I demand that we feast during the festival as well.
Do you guys own a yukata? Will you wear a yukata?
Doesn't a fireworks festival sound good? You think so too, right?
I reckon it's a great idea.
Alright, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
I wouldn't mind going to one in real life sometime as well.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we...
Yes, ma'am.
Fireworks and yukatas. Guess it's that time of year. Hey, so this dangerous, almost psychotic blogger found that hasn't ended up on the forum yet. I'll kill him, I'll kill him, I'll kill him. That's all it says. Rumor has it she's talking about a boyfriend. Sounds dangerous. Yeah, it seems like she'll do something real bad someday, right? It gets even worse. As it turns out, she's a Shujin student. You know a girl named Yumeko Mogami? She's always up near the classrooms on the second floor. Please, you should do something before things get worse.
Oh.
Nice.
Plan is healthy. Can't go anywhere.
Oh.
So finish watching this movie.
Damn it, they're onto us!
Alright, proficiency leveled up.
Alright.
Okay. Well then.
It's starting to get late. Let's head to bed. So now if I get guts up one more level, I can do the next Big Bang Burger challenge. Also, apologies if my character's head is jumping around. A eyelash fell into the corner of my eye, and now it just itches so much. Wonder what the Phantom Thieves' goal is. Are they just choosing bad people to steal hearts from? Maybe someone's asking them to do it. Oh yeah, don't they have a forum or something? What if you make a request on there and they follow through?
refreshing morning. How are you doing? I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them. All the interviews these days ask me about that. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with
I didn't skip that bit. I still let people talk.
Well, thank you. But I noticed that you're not saying that the Phantom Thieves are right. I suppose that was an unfair way to phrase it. I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing? Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases with the rate of victims. It's impossible not to see a connection there. Ah, sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you.
More packed than usual. Now for today's train news. Shibuya crime ring reveals all. The leader's confession has led to the arrest of other key members. Sudden rampage, highway accident. The driver's death has been confirmed, taking the total count up to 4. Hotspots of Tokyo comes to the summer fireworks show on July 18th.
I see.
Thanks to Kaneshiro spilling the beans, that organization is falling like a house of cards. We ain't more famous than famous. Or more and more famous. My words getting minced.
Okay, let's get started.
Tests are coming up. Everyone's studying. I know some of you rely on all-nighters, but I can't recommend it. That really messes up your information retention. Oh, speaking of, do you guys know the difference between short-term and long-term memory? The answer is that short-term memory is more temporary, contextual, but long-term memory sticks with you. In the short term, you're working with a hard limit. You retain only 6, maybe 7 pieces of information, but your brain's capacity for long-term memory is huge. It might even be infinite, according to some theories.
How about you?
Okay, so next, what do you think about all this? Short-term memory only sticks with you for seconds at a time. That said, how long do you think you can retain long-term memories? So wants to know how long you keep them, huh? This is a tricky one. What is long-term memory? I want to say memories that last a long time, but because you don't get the cheat, let me just go click. There's no guide for this one for July. No, wait. Wrong one. There it is. I'm just looking at this because it's like, like for the day, just says option C, option C, option D. What? Memories that last a long time. Yeah, it's like that. So anyway, you keep them for a long time. The question is how long? Where can you mention something about the amount of memories you could store? Something like infinite. Apologies. If you had theoretical infinite space for them, theoretically you'd be able to retain them for forever.
Nice.
So that's it. Long-term memories will never really fade away.
This is it. That's right.
That's right. Basically, stuff encoded into your long-term memory never really goes away. Short-term memories become long-term memories through reiteration. It'd be great if you could encode all the test answers to long-term memory, huh? Ah well, can't always get what you want. Oh, it's pretty smart. Didn't expect that.
Nice going.
But at least you got summer break once exams are over, so do your best to study. Yeah, memories never really go away. That means I remember my past, eventually, right? (7/18) Marine Day. Finals end on the 16th, so that should be good, right? What are you talking about? The Fireworks Festival! You're really quick to look that stuff up. It's impressive, Ryuji. It's easier to work when you have a goal in mind, yeah? Hey, we're in the middle of class. Talk about these things later. Yeah.
Hey, are you listening?
Here comes the murderous intent.
No way.
Wow, what a great dodge.
Hey!
Hey,
Pearl-kun. Heading home? It's rare running into you at this hour.
that
Reminds me, do you remember the counseling Dr. Maruki's offering? It seems to be growing quite popular. Saw someone heading to the nurse's office just as I was leaving the school. The teachers say he's been well worth the time here, but I have a feeling there's more to his popularity than just talent. Maybe I should find out for myself at some point. What about studying? Naturally, that'll still happen when I get home. It's part of my daily routine.
Excuse me.
I appreciate your concern, but how about yourself? Depending on the exam scores, there may not be a fireworks festival for anyone to attend. Were you aware? I'm joking. But make sure you study well, alright?
Alright then.
I need to buy some more test prep booklets on my way home. See you later.
Senpai! What a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too? Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me, there's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
Sure thing.
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Huh? And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
I was kinda hoping to go to Mementos, but it looks like I won't be able to. You know each other?
My father works at a TV station. Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
She's my friend.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before, I was chosen to be our club representative.
Congratulations.
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
I'm just gonna do a quick be right back, because an ad's starting in 3 seconds, unfortunately. I'll be back just by the time it ends. Alright, I'm back. Sorry if I took a little bit longer. I was just eating a quick peach gummy. I bought them today and, well, they're a bit addictive. But I'm kind of limiting myself where I can only have one every 2 mandatory ad breaks.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
That would be wonderful! Does that work for you, Senpai?
That settles it. Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Of course. Lead the way.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
So what do you have, Akechi?
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that too.
Feels like they just avoided my question.
I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
You're lied to.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
Ah, that's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game. Would you mind if I pose the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act, but I simply can't agree with their methods.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort. Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population. But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
He's not wrong, honestly.
So you think you should let others come to their own conclusions on the matter?
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
I'll be rooting for ya.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
Ah, you're back.
So you had your friends over for a study session. How'd you know? Nothing gets by me. I own the place, remember? I can tell what goes on here just by looking at the tables. I'm already bummed about tests coming up. I'm in trouble for anything that's not English. I haven't been studying at all. Maybe we can make some progress with keeping an eye on each other. Want to study? And also we have a match. Just give me a quick moment. Just gonna do a quick beep boop check. Apologies. I just had a notification pop up and I thought, better make sure it's nothing serious. So I can rank up Hifumi. Hifumi in a bit. Get the follow-up attack. Yeah, right, I'll do Hifumi.
Oh?
Fumi's talking so much, she seems kind of troubled. Thank you for shaking my hand. I'm never gonna wash it.
Huh?
Please, wash it. I can't believe you're really here, in a church. I read on the internet that you pray to God for victory. Is that true? No. Can I take a selfie with you and post it online? Sorry, I've been turning down all such requests. By the way, is it true you're trying to become a professional shogi player? Well, nothing's been... I'll be cheering for you to qualify. You'll be the first woman to surpass a third Dan league. I really believe in you. Thank you very much.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening. Men like that approach me all the time. At first, I thought you were one of them. I really must apologize for being rude to you. It bothers me when people make such a big fuss over me. Considering that the priest is doing me a great favor by letting me play here. You see, he's my shogi friend. And he's very kind. He once told me that he wanted to be a professional player. He doesn't laugh at my embarrassing habit when we play together.
Oh.
So, I did the photo shoot. I'm embarrassed just thinking about it. Did you see it? It was called The Venus of Shogi. Alright, where is... To be rank 3. Describes you perfectly. Nonsense. Please stop. Ever since I won the Female Shogi League, I've been getting a lot of attention. I just figured I could contribute to the shogi world. Besides, my mother seems to be very happy. Whenever I win, she rejoices as if it were her own victory. So I want to live up to the expectations she has for me. However, she's been a bit overzealous lately. She set up the interview and photo shoot. Alright, posture check. Thank you for that. I was actually sitting on my leg, and that is very unhealthy. It's as if she wants to be the manager of a celebrity. Having a difficult time? A bit. But it's fine, because it's my mother.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I should be teaching you how to play instead of talking about my mother. Today, I'll be showing you something very practical. It's a tactic for using the reserve pawns you've taken from your opponent in a more efficient way. Nevertheless, I apologize. Such a good listener. I feel at ease speaking with you.
Actually...
Aside from the priest, you're actually the first person I've spoken to about my mother. Feel Hifumi's trust growing.
Alright.
Chance for a backup member to do a follow-up. Now then, we'll instruct you while we
I
play.
look forward to it.
Are you ready? I got increasing knowledge, even if it was just a little bit.
Until next time.
Well then, look forward to our next match. Ah, this is Hifumi. I appreciate you spending time with me today. I end up feeling much better after sharing my concerns with you. But this hardly seems fair. How can I teach you properly when I'm this distressed? Bring it on. Oh, are you sure? You really are a strange individual, but thank you for the encouragement. If that is the case, I can only hope to repay you through my lessons. You make for a refreshing opponent. Somehow, the more we exchange, the more I feel my world expanding. Teaching you is also a great learning experience for me, as it leads to a deeper understanding of myself. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I'll see you for our next match. Hey, did you know there's gonna be a summer festival in a diver? A summer festival, huh? Can anyone eat that much fatty food when it's so hot out? Man, you just don't get it. It's because it's hot out that we eat all that meat. Come on, let's go check it out. I'll treat you to a skewer. Summer festival, huh? Think they have any A5 beef? Well, you should worry about the finals first. Once those are over, it'll be summer vacation. So stay focused.
My hope rests with the Phantom Thieves.
So glad the Phantom Thieves are all over the news. Yeah, they've really taken us to the whole Kamoshida thing. The legend of the Phantom Thieves started at our school. We're practically one of them. And who can't relate to what they're doing? Punishing corrupted dogs up to no good. The police should take notes. Please let me have an after school thing.
Quiet down.
People sure are making a fuss, even though it's right before exams. Behind Kamoshiro's arrest and the Phantom, or are the Phantom Thieves, the mysterious group that changes people's hearts. If I recall, there were similar rumors back during that business with Kamoshida. Help the weak, crush the strong, truly a modern legend of the Gentleman Thief. In the long history of humans, the Gentleman Thief has been seen briefly during times of turmoil. Now then, please look at this picture. Next. This picture depicts the final moments of Ishikawa Goemon.
Do you know the answer?
It is like during the Sengoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. Do you know what he did? I'm gonna assume it's thievery. It was thievery.
This is it.
Correct.
That is correct. Ishikawa Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. He's very popular, and some call him a gentleman thief. By the way, the Goemon bath comes from his name. Only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing with the poor. Goemon's exploits have been documented in many forms of media, like kabuki and novels. Wow, really? He's really smart. However, it's actually unclear whether or not Goemon was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebellion against Hideyoshi, whose campaign had failed, propaganda by the government to sully his name. The gentleman thief Goemon may be no more than an illusion made by varying motivations. In actuality, most heroes and gentleman thieves throughout history are something like that.
Yep.
Let's make sure people don't think we're just an illusion. But before that, you need to study for the exams that are starting tomorrow.
It's open. Welcome.
Oh, you're the student council president, Nijima-san, correct?
Excuse me.
Sorry for coming in so suddenly.
It was nothing.
Oh no, everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling session can make some people nervous, but don't be. Considering you're the student council president, I'd rather they didn't force you to come here at all, actually.
No.
Oh, well, I was advised to come, but I still chose to do it on my own.
Good.
Oh good, I'm glad to hear it. But please, there's no need to be concerned about my being here. Feel free to discuss anything with me.
Yes.
Right, so I shall. You're sounding more like the counselor here than I am.
I see.
Excellent grades, exemplary conduct. Wow, you appear to be the ideal honor student.
No.
No, not at all. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess, and I always have to turn to others for help. Well, you sure had me fooled. Even still, getting help isn't a bad thing. In fact, it's wonderful that you have a support system. Indeed. Especially lately, I feel like I can't do anything right by myself nowadays. Did something go wrong for you?
Yes.
Yeah, but nothing major. I've come to understand all too well that it's a bad idea taking on more of a burden than one should. You really do seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people around you, especially the adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much. Adults who should be protecting me? Had I been clever enough to understand that earlier, things may have gone a bit differently for me. You think so? You live alone with your older sister, I see. Pardon my saying so, but it seems to be through quite a lot.
But...
Honestly, it only felt like the norm to me. But a lack of adult guardians has to be harder on my sister, even now as well. And I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me too. Do you still remember them? Your parents? Yes.
Hey, so...
Not as much about my mother, admittedly, but my father without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I may well have grown to be a bit uptight because of that.
I see.
Is that so? And you are doing okay now? Is your support system adequate?
Well...
It's not as if I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people that I'm able to rely upon well. Of course, I never think of them as replacements for my father or my sister. No one could replace either of them. What I've lost won't ever come back. I just need to keep my chin up and push towards my future.
Quite.
I like the way you put that. No one can ever be replaced, yet we need to keep pushing towards our future. Should anything come up that you want to help with, I'll be there to support you, though my skills are pretty limited. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words.
Hey!
Hope you're ready for exams. It'd be pretty sad to leave the Phantom Thieves got bad grades.
Hey!
Shouldn't you the others by the target's mementos? Exams are coming up. Have your studies been going well? I can give you a general idea what they like when I was in second. What do you think? Want to study together? No, I do not. We're going to the hideout!
See it. Beautifully executed.
Here, this is for you. It was a resounding success.
Everyone's here.
It's so hot. Alright, let's view our requests.
Listen up.
Okay.
Listen up.
Just give me a tree
I'm on
then.
board. Listen up.
Very well.
Listen up.
Okay.
Very well.
Listen up.
Come on.
Oh, and... Sure, let's go. Yes. Yep.
Alright, so there's 5. Alright,
Okay, let's go.
let's head into mementos. This is perfect. Beep, 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 beep. Huh? It's says some restlessness coming from below us again. Oh yeah, this happened before too. I'm remembering right, the metaverse nav. Yep, we got something.
A new area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information.
How much bigger is this place gonna get?
Yo, Mona, can't you turn into some kind of high-powered radar or something? We'd know how deep it goes if you could.
That's impossible. It would be dangerous to wander blindly. We simply do not have enough information.
Just driving around won't likely do us any good either.
Yeah, but the path keeps going forward. We'll reach the depths eventually. I think.
That again.
Here's what might have happened. We should go investigate.
Let's give it our all, Joker!
Let's do it.
That we shall. But probably not tonight. Because unfortunately, I am super tired. My eyes are quite heavy. This is going to be a short stream, and it's nearly at the 4-hour mark. So, I'll tab out of it. I'd like to thank everyone who came in, everyone who chatted. It was great hearing from you all. Now, if you're watching the channel right now, if you haven't followed, feel free to drop a follow. It'll let you know when we go live next, and we'll continue the game. Now, with Mementos, I'm gonna probably do this off stream. It's a lot of just driving back and forth. The requests don't really offer much, and I'm just going to be getting the money up. So did the song really just end? That was it? Like a 20-second song? But yes, I'm ending the stream. If you haven't followed, please feel free to drop a follow. You know, it's free, it helps me out, and it'll let you know when I'm going live next. That is likely going to be tomorrow. I do believe I'm scheduled to go on. But I will let you know now, tomorrow is going to be my final Persona stream for a while. Come Tuesday, the new Sonic game comes out. I've made a promise to play that the moment it comes out. Well, the day it comes out. And then I can return to Persona, but then once Pokemon comes out, I'm going to be playing Pokemon like crazy. At least until we finish the story. Then Pokemon's going to be a chill stream day. But I think that kind of wraps up just about everything. I don't think there's anything more to really say. So, with that said, I'm actually going to do a raid. I'm going to send you off to new friend Mailman. He's currently streaming Persona as well. He's a lot further in the game than I am. So, slight spoiler warning for that. But if you don't mind seeing the spoilers of what's coming up, you know, feel free to join the raid. I'm sure he'll be happy to hear it. But do take care. As I said, I do appreciate each and every one of you. Especially for coming on by. It always means a lot to me. So do take care.